This is Boadu TV, truth and integrity.
Abuzayama munyina kwa bamfamba Boadu TV so na the ten se kufu dampare IGP etwa 10,000 to 20,000 ato ho se wa beboa na election ayi bekomu yi ebia wate se obi atambalo box de dwane wa free police for mmachi no obi abo bi asom obi ayese basabasa ebi koso wo yimpanyimfa asute no e be ma o se ska no ranging from 1,000 to 20,000 now Justin from Kodua, General Secretary for NPP, HSA, it is time say, about time say, Encremoni e be the Ghana so. Say Encremoni be in Ghana so that I just a vice president. Sisi ade, watch say it's about time say Ghana so be your leader, president or Encremoni. And I Kevin Taylor business say, Encremoni, I was so yempuna. Yes, say LGBTQ under than the driver now on into my say. Oh, I have no according to no munya and sign in. Also, a cremony, papa. I know Nama saw them. One am bosom so, one am ha. Bawumia so a cremony, papa. And ye, munya. Bank of Ghana so launchy. One more a good queen. Some time ago, they say a range from 11,000 to 45,000. Otwa umfanko edomo mamba hweso mo na menim fasodi bia e cheda yo Kevin bebom ediamai ai bebom diamai etino yekote Kevin Taylor
NPP4 General Secretary akasa na asama okane se yantu aba ema Bawumia efrise oyenkremuni o say it is time for a Muslim to lead Ghana. So all the ba eye kasem na o chim mani party asia. The all pa kan nyina say yentu aba ema Bawumia efri se Bawumia eye nkremoni. In Ghana today, there were a Christopher akromfo. And you were nkremufo akromfo. There were a Christopher omo ho ekroji. Ene wo nkremufo a omo ho kroji. Se yaka se obi nkremuni keke enti yama ne tumi a ase kire sen. Se yaka kire se obi ye kristoni keke enti mema ne tumi a ase kire sen. Se na mejira onam ka se to abama John Mahama because oye kristoni a what does it mean to wo nkremuni na wo hweme? Se be bejira wonim na meka kire Ghana fo a mo hwem nyina se wodi bibi Bawumia ye nkremoni Mahama ye kristoni enti Mahama oye kristoni enti toma no wo ye nkremoni na wo hwem ya de na beba wutirim mesa be gina onika jo se oh Bawumia ye nkremoni onya nkremoni keke oye nkremoni a wedi vice president enya the first time wedi vice nkremoni di vice president o this is the second time nkremoni edi vice president on the party mu enti oye nkremoni enti Toma Bawumia, uye Christoni na wo hwemia. What are you going to say in your head? So uye Christoni na wo hwemia. Na me betena carry say Toma Bawumia because o nkremoni a de na beba wutirim. Ana uye nkremoni na carry Toma Mahama because o ye Christoni a de na beba wutirim. This is a party general secretary. And the message nyina say men hwe bibia because Bawumia ye nkremoni nti to abama Bawumia. You see, NPP, tribal politics, and religious politics, Omaya che. Ghana, emwachiche nyina free NPP, the kind of politics they do. The kind of tribal politics and ethnic politics, any religious politics are omuye. And no any de Ghana ababedruha. The mere fact is obi nkremoni does not deserve, it does not mean it's also in Ghana so. And the mere fact is obi a Christoni does not mean he say or the right to be the president of Ghana. No. In fact, in Kremosom and in Christosum and ya nonkwane esuma e Ghana. Enti the fact is so ye nkremonino and now the fact is so ye Christonino it was said by force. Ye tumika se also the president that be we need to basically come down and pick it up from the bottom. And this will be in Cremonia. Now, say, we NPP General Secretary catch them say, it is time for a Muslim to lead Ghana. Then it means, he say, when Aliu Mahama contested as the vice president to become president of Ghana and to become the first Muslim president of Ghana, the same political party NPP, then it was deliberate. You didn't want a Muslim then to lead you. What has changed today? I'm saying Kremoni Dimoso and I edi Ghana so. Per his statement, because the credibility of Aliu Mahama, his political experience, the humility and respect he gained, and this is the Aliu Mahama we all revered and respected. Now, the credibility he had, majority of the people Aliu Mahama any of contested primaries were NPP 99.9% of them, they did not have it. The experience, 99.9% of the people who contested Aliu Mahama, they didn't have the experience he had. But the same Aliu Mahama or contested were NPP the NPP all came together and said no. So what has changed today? Say a general secretary telling us say Bawumia ensi enkremoni time we need to see a man kremoni di Ghana so. Na time na Aliu Mahama our experience or when munyam onimunyansa or te politics a change Bawumia we no ejina na aden na mwan to ama no amana be di Ghana so. Mo party we mu ya mwama. You are tribal bigots, you are pigs. Now everything is done. Asa. This is how they are going to do it. They are going to play the religious card. And that is how they have done it from day one. Party wing. It has always been about wura eye osumu, ne wura eye tribe mu, na kache nipa bi se omu ye nipa chi nipa bi. We were in this country from day one. Any tifi Mahamudu Bawumia no kache say. Ono ye nkremoni entina Ekufuado yi no. Eti Bawumia from day one, why religious politics no da bedru ha. And you see, even though he knows he's not intelligent enough to be president, he believes he said, there are some group of people who are still going to force him on us because he's coming with the tag with all due respect. I see it. I see it. So you being just a Muslim does not qualify you to lead Ghana. So for a political party general secretary not to have anything to tell us about his candidate, because you need to tell me Nyan said that candidate needs him and you're awesome. Because at the end of the day, we all worship from different locations and angles and avenues. We end up at the same Allah. And baby, awesome freedom does not concern me. Because our bumpire no can amen. No, because ami at the end of the day, the same Allah. Into baby, I don't care whether we are Christiani and now we are Kremoni and now we are Hare Krishna and now we are Mozamba Disco Christo and I say, oh yeah, sorry, what I care about is, are you intelligent and honest enough to be my captain or to lead a nation? That is the most important question. That is the most important thing. It is not about Obiye Kremoni and also Obiye Christoni. I don't give a heck about your religious affiliation. What I care about is, are you going to be truthful to the people? These are the basic things. Mahamudu Bawumia in Kremoni so nkano kure. Mahamudu Bawumia in Kremoni so wipreko. Mahamudu Bawumia in Kremoni ya ka asem se oyiyano ono anasem okan ontumi yiyano. Adenti na memfa Ghana nkwara mbesiwa mbrewa impenifo mbebunu enhye nipa onka no krensa, because in kremosum na menim no oya trofo a oya nipa bi a Allah ohun se oya preko. Inti, why should I even consider just you being a Muslim and not being a Muslim who is honest, a Muslim who speaks the truth, a Muslim who is truthful to his creator, a Muslim who is basically using his religion to win power? You become a disease. You are not the right Muslim to lead me. So, Ghanaians, the conversation we are having too complex for these people in the NPP. Oma dream no yanyina ye Jimmy. Omo who say he can be di na Ghana for Jimmy, and it hurts because say one kremofo NPP mu na almost support san semo ya. It means san kremofo no more NPP mu no omo mbu omo somo no, because we en kremoni papa obeka kire o party say memfa me somo no enkonkoye politics fa nipa na no asem obra wabo de onim ka kire nipa no, because osomo ne de eye onyankopon na judge nipa. No man can judge yesum whether we are right or we are wrong. Until you cannot base obisuma or so to make him president. No. Mene wa ejina he alankwa, but there abemmo who say unye kremoni papa no anyone no asem. And Bawumia consistently actually Ghana for say oye kremonia oye trofo. I'm not the one saying, it's his own words. Ono angasa ne nsema waka ene de ye hu ne. We don't have to wait for Allah to tell us about Bawumia trofo. Yaso wa no asem. The fruits no, the free one eduane ba no so no, and the ebehu de eduaba na the ebehu eduaba no eduano. Inti at the end of the day, it is Bawumia's own words. And the mayor who's about Bawumia de nkremonia or ya trofo. How can you, if you say kremofo, how can you pick? Let's put Chief Imam's position aside. You find the Chief Imam on your Chief Imam. How can you pick Bawumia or your kremoni? Now they not compare a Sheikh Shaributu as two Muslims. You yourself watching me, ask yourself that question. Bawumia is filthy. He condones corruption. He sits with people who kill and smile about it. He is not a Muslim who thinks about others. Mahamudu Bawumia has forsaken his own. Your bonipan soon to Zongo. Bawumia did not care till date. Then a man yen kremoni because omwa ye bo mutuo ewo Kumase a omu yen kremofo mbrantie. Bawumia nkyere anko wa ma ye hu nipa obo tuo no e de kura na ma Bawumia e connected to nkremosom, because me a Christoni now they are di Christoni a memo what ase say wo di ade di minua Christoni. How come say Bawumia ni nuanom omo ye nkremofo mbrante ne bo mutuo no na omo nya just northerners. They were northerners who were Muslims. And to date, Mahamudu Bawumia has not recognized say ne nuanom omo yen kremufo no omo osumba akumu ne party for ekuomo. This is what you are talking about. Bawumia should not be seen as a Muslim. And anything last me busa a simple question. Anything last time you busa a simple question. And I make her say Ediye na Mahamudu Bawumia aye aman kremosom. And it's like, even me sitting here comparing Bawumia, and then I make her say, Sheikh Shaributu, yenyi eye Sheikh, yenyi ni imam responsibility in the Quran tonchen. His life. Wabo abrabo wiase. Yemfa eye chief imam title in tonchen. But Bawumia kura kosoro. It's even a total disrespect to the chief imam. But I was trying to let people understand open uniqueness compared to Emunafiki. You can see clearly between the smoke and the light. That is why I made you people, I did that example for you to see what light is and what smoke is. In normal times, we are not even supposed to compare Chief Imam's toes to Mahamudu Bawumia's soul. No. But we have gotten to that point where we need to let the world know. In Kremofontias, they say, one person can destroy the Islamic religion in Ghana. And you have to be careful about Mahamudu Bawumia, the way the NPP is doing religious politics. Almost say someone. I asked you a simple question. The Busa will say, Mahamudu Bawumia in stage and country Ghana and Kremofo say, way na maye, Eddie Axtole, and as a media peja in Kremosom, ewo Ghana. Ebe sinde. I've not seen Bawumia or heard Bawumia stand anywhere else to tell Ghanaians the why Ediama in Kremosomono epejemu in Ghana. Why should anybody waste their time on Bawumia so in Christoni or in Kremoni? Second thing is, se Bawumia person prove che Ghana for so or in Kremonia sebio a man for be boni din dachi. Aka said san Kremoni we ne Gina and Naso. He was very, very outspoken. He was the only Muslim politician who came out to boldly tell his party to sign a bill etia trumu. The last time I came, I say, enya hwe no anka Bawumia insist say yen sign trumu bill we na onfa nhye no animunyam say eye me and me making sure say adie we at least they are tinkrimusum enim ebesin there. Mahamudu Bawumia has been campaigning around the nation. The bill has been sitting there for almost 6 months. Bawumia has refused because Yatiano Kachere say or the 33 policies aba or no the implementations be braba. Why is he not able to tell the president? Why is he not able to insist that, Mr. President, people out there know I'm a Muslim, and majority of the people are basically doubting me, my commitment as a Muslim. Let us prove to Ghanaians and Muslim and the Islamic religion that I stand for the truth. Let us pass this bill. Let us sign this bill. Na enchire wiase say me yenkremoni na me na wo Kristoni nam me insist ye. Eno na ema me gina so aka che Ghana for so mo to aba ma me. Why is Bawumia not just doing that? Adentina on gina so kan chire Kufuado say sign your dear way to let the world know say I am a unique Muslim representing my sisters and brothers in the Islamic religion. And this time people say dear na Mahamudu Bawumia aye uniquely, because I know adia eye inkremusum tia any adia ede kufu the table so just a pen, a stroke of a pen can change the destiny of a Ghana. But when you ask the question, nobody gives you answer. And it's simple. What is Bawumia doing about this? Ediena oye emfano. So what makes Bawumia a Muslim? Unim say nipa yiku omo Techiman South. 90% of them no mu yinkrimufuo. Unim sa. Yeah. Techiman South killings pay no. A zongo phone krimufuo ni yiku omo. What has Bawumia done about it? Bawumia did not even go to Techiman South to go pay respect to the family that my government under my watch as the head of the police council and I deal with see every sin there. So what makes Bawumia a Muslim? Is it because he's just a Muslim we should give him power? Is it because of friend who criminality? Anybody can call themselves a Muslim. In fact, you don't even need to enter Masalachi to call yourself a Muslim. You need to believe in the principles of Allah. You need to understand the 5 pillars of Islam. And if you follow them, automatically become Muslim. You don't need to officially go to a church or somebody's room for the person to put their hands on you to say today you are a Muslim. You need to believe in the word of Allah, believe in his principles. That makes you a Muslim. So it is not about somebody having a PhD to their name or somebody portraying on the streets or nena Ghana esha jalabia echresem yenkrimoni. Ye will be a yawun nkrimofie ne papa yenkrimoni ma yenkrimoni or there why ya sorry fitting in kwalabrim on yenkrimoni so asomna or kahono on tiasie or somno enya de nipa hu ne so. The Muslim religion and Islamic religion is not what you see with your naked eye. It is what it's in you. It is what Allah sees. So it is when you allow yourself for Allah to understand your heart and how pure and how you submit yourself to his rules and his principles. It is a metiha na me gidi say Allah bi ana onyankopon bi wo baby. Na se me kase medi eye na akwan we so e wo kwan we so na makume mu no meye ne kroje a me a true Muslim who is serving the almighty omnipotent Allah. So I don't need to be in Jalabia. And until you can see a Rasta man who does not have dreads. But there are people who are bowed by their Rasta. It is the belief, if the understanding. And your beer ojina asori them de bia eye radie obotons and the man ye Christo some eye wakumem. Eye dia woni enkitanwa woni onyankopon di. Any jidia etaye chiri. So it is the belief. It is you consistently understanding the principles ema onyankopon etwe ne ho ben. These are simple things. So you cannot just come to me and say Bawumia ye nkremoni nti also di Ghana so. No. You just being in Jalabia, entering a mosque and exiting does not make you a Muslim. And you entering a church with the Bible every day does not make you a Christian. There's a thin line in there, and that is what we always miss. And then I see a TSC near General. You are software baby or Ghana, omunya a software, omunya a cromfo, omunya D4. there was software bi so ho a omo nkasa omo ye din ye obi ho kasa pa eye omo akoma eda omo mu eye de omo ne omo nyankopon enye de hye no na obehwe ho aka se we de o esofo pa enye se bia obi ka brofo obi nka brofo na obetuma agyaage ne se we de bia oti asantime mu onka brofo nti onfiri nyame eye ne ye ene akoma eda ne mu ene gidi a eta akire de oye he or she being Christ-like onante Awurade Yesu Kristo nan mu ade a raised to enye no onye ade a the Bible na ye ne rules ne kasema ma ne nye no onye. That is how it works. So you cannot just walk to me and say Bawumia Kevin Taylor the president. No, I'll be a fool to take that decision based on that statement. Let's slow down. I can't just 10 days. Munyina moshemi. I cannot change your mind. But I can, at the end of the day, let you understand the decision you are taking to vote for John Mahama. It is the right decision. I didn't come here to come and convert somebody to vote for NDC. 10 days, you cannot change much. But what I can do is, I can make you get more convinced. I can make you believe in your decision. Say, yes, there is a reason in tra. That is why I am here for the next 10 days. To let you have that confidence and believe that you are not making a mistake. And it should not change your decision in voting for John Mahama. And that is why I am here. I am not here to say, when we say Obijina baby here, Metro Bawumia, change me that person. I am not here to talk to that person. I am here to talk to the millions of Ghanaians who are now ready to vote for John Mahama and the NDC and the parliamentarians. I want them to believe that the decision they have taken is the right decision and nothing should change their mind. And nothing must change their mind. And that is enuna yeye no waha. Enti ye pese wo so sa gidie nim. Ye pese oti ase enye sika na wo se age sa gidie ni free wunsem. Enye emu konko, enye gele, enye se sebi obi ama 200 Ghana entoma po bayire key soap anaso ama magi eye gidie a wo nipa na wo pese odi tumi hye ne nsem no. Enti wo ye Kristoni, wo ye Muslimni a wo ka no krede wo mama bofoma. Gidie a wenya no se woma nipa bi e de wiase afafa de daadawa na wo gidie na ekuta wo no emu ye ha. So you need to believe the decision you have taken, and that decision you should be very much focused to go in there and vote for John Mahama. Remember ha obi oye kwase a we hu de ekoso a on person obeji atum se de ekoso nya no. It is not my job to tell that person say jai kwase ade no. I don't have time. I am not going to come stay here. I'm not going to come stay here and say, "Where the more han mesremo, mo de mo ndwene na mo nhwa ade." And am besa wo sesa wadwene me nya san kwase adwuma no aka 10 years. Yama this NPP for 8 years. Aka 10 days. Yama mo 8 years. Aka just 10 days. Members san wadwene. Na won te Ghana hobi. Wo teacher ni no won te Ghana hobi. Wo driver ni no won te Ghana hobi. Won to petrol ni bi. Wo a lawyer a police ni no won te Ghana hobi. Before election 2020, I can say before police for Unsiafobi. You can see about Sikim, Monsiatum Sikim. Who police, who soldier near Ghana, Onti Ghana Honibi. There's been a regime, and there's a regime now. You see the difference. Moa Moti Ghana, Moya Banjuma, Moa pensioners. And Kwara Mo senior high school, I am Mamu poison, Mudia Moyare, Samuina Mutim, Moa Mokoya Moye, you know. So it's not up to me to tell you. I'm here to let the people who have taken the decision say, Ometoma John Mahama, no, they should be confident in their decision. Intermediate maybe bought a decision no maybe be team amount when you did more dear I am doing the right thing. I am choosing Ghana over 1,000 Ghana, 20 Ghana, Gary over T-shirt, over fanfare, over Jimmy, over propaganda. You are choosing your safety. You are choosing decency. You are choosing protection of your democracy. You are choosing the Ghana you want to live for your kids. Obin to me chituo embo bitrimutuo kwa enante Ghana if you say na buying and power. That is the Ghana I want you to believe in and vote for. And that is what John Mahama, Nano Pokwajiman, and the NDC stand for, because they have been there before. We didn't see anything like that. So I believe, sir, from what we have seen, under the regime of John Mahama, and I can confidently say Fatumima John Mahama because his experience, the wire pain and a medejeno, and I believe say he's far better than where we are today. And rational human beings, intelligent, honest people, no, that is how we do politics. We are not supposed to fight each other because we are telling each other the truth. Or, and I say, we want the people to know, say, Obi, Dibone, these are facts. I'm not supposed to fight anybody. I'm sure there. Oh, my debut almost started here. You see this guy? Cabinet Japan. And the Cabinet Japan say Ghanaians were subjected to torture. Ghanaians were subjected to torture and severe hardship under the NDC revolution. Cabinet Japan. Me say we mono. Their party was built out of tribalism. On says a West study from 2008. Ever seen there? The NPP has always been free SHS. Omunyamu message for be seen there. Young Fanko just 2012. From 2012 IBC and then 2024, it is only free SHS. Oh, say their message is not working. They know say the people trust in Ghana for women's are trust in a court. Right now they are going back. Kabreja upon say, oh Munkai, JJ Rollins abresono, and what chire any ateti Ghana kom. San yo. This guy, the man be a politician or Ghana and say, Ubika say, oh, nani papa ya judge in Yukuno, only any better credentials biao. The reason why it's MPP muno, you be the general secretary and say, or the papa din and nam, oh, me papa no a judge, and a roll is a time ni kuno. One can't ne papa subaya ema ubiku ni papa. One can't obra na ne papa airbo time ana or a judge. Time ana okuta to me or the to me no air shanko for so no and on can he's portraying the papa na ubiku ni say no or your angel na ubiko ni papa. And no ordinary name wa the ababedru MPP mu. In the NPP, that is what this guy wrote on to get into the NPP. Everything there. What has he added to the NPP since? A day in another special or one, a man be NPP secretary. It is because you say, Nani papa ya judge, 82 said then you kuni papa, and Nintin or do NPP mu. Into say and Saba. Oh, Monkai JJ Rawlings. That is what they do. And that is how the NPP operates. A tribal politics, sentimental politics, emotional politics, and it is all about religious politics. It is lies. They know, say, they don't have a message for the people. You get it? They know, say, they don't have, Mr. S, thank you very much. Okay, I hear you, Mr. P. All right, Mr. P. They know they don't have a message for the people. Into the idea in United say, yeah, for Monko back to JJ, you see JJ time no. J.A. Kufo ya, nya Kufo Fufrubia, ya Kufo ya, Mr. Kufo. Na breso, NPP for opposition. Adia NPP for ye very well, they say, Omu Penti, JJ Rollins, or in Pabodi, we could Ghana for. J.A. Kufo, na upper power in Yinano. Now there was one thing, na NPP for person no more. And that one thing was that they wanted to come in and force Ghanaians to prosecute JJ Rawlings. Kufo bedi power na agenda na dani trimuno no. Obia na oben Rawlings bia no Kufo ya na adwene say he would do everything possible, especially onya kaninya santinia. Either they get you out of the system or they find ways to jail you. On do the kata. Kufo is very diabolic or a very evil-minded man. At the time Kufo about power no. The idea was that make for me person me making sure that JJ Rawlings in kuno, but I cannot do it as a president. I am going to turn the Ghanaian. I will let the Ghanaian do it. I need to make sure say in summer editor Rawlings so ananya no kreno. I need to make it come true. Now a man from make say wait the na wom. JA Kufo ba no better reconciliation committee. Se Ghana ha nyina ye didi ye ho bone. Yenina didi ya ho bone. Yes, started reconciliation in 1979. Before JJ Rawlings be ku, na a champion mo abako, na koto come up na saa cool din na cool bear 5 or 6 ne see and sana JJ Rawlings ebe cool kofo ba power no so obeti reconciliation saa reconciliation no so obi aye obibi a bra TV so na beka na yemfa ncha ye ho or set a trap ma Ghana for because he wanted Ghanaians to crucify Rawlings on national television for the world to see say Rawlings wudi for. That is the trap for setting Rawlings into the reconciliation committee. No, it was just from 79 yɛnhwɛ the JJ Rawlings yɛbɛtumi aka ama wiase hu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde ne kɔ international court of DND na yɛ prosecuting ne yɛ jail no. So Kufuor came in with that intention, say, Obe make sure so Obe finish Rawlings. But he wasn't going to do it. He was going to use you and I, we Ghanaians, use the constitution to finish JJ Rawlings. Obe a reconciliation committee. Ghana for nipa thousands and about committee Obe Kasaye. No single Ghanaian was able to say me who JJ Rawlings, ewo Bantama, ewo Buakwa, ewo Asafo, ewo Menshia, say watch tuo. Watching Ayadi and Strada, Elba Santini, nobody was able to make that statement. No single Ghanaian. No single Ghanaian was able to come before the committee to say, many Gani, mi hu JJ Rawlings are where you two, where you sekai, where you brantain, or Boma mi biechi, or Cho biechi, no Ghanaian. The trap Kufuor set for Rawlings, Amfa. That's why he put the reconciliation on TV. He wanted people to come out and say, Mihu Rawlings. We are now for a filing case. He said the International Court of Arbitration was again doing a year for number for Rawlings and go jail. But nobody was able to come out to say, I am saying this on authority. Say Rawlings here, me BB. Or we are not in any break or so chachu kataso. Say chachu, I will jail him. J.A. Kufuor or your evil-minded man on kanukure oye akania santini and it's more ding odi ewo for. He's a very diabolic man. Let us stop covering things. In a few years we will not be around. People will come and replace us. We need to let the Kufuor type no understand say adwene eda omutirimu no adwene bone no ene na sebio nka Ghana for die kira nke kuro ni seye. That is why they are back again today. And the what to come to Japan. Mama yankai Rawlings abre, JJ Rawlings abre di ne siye. JJ Rawlings abre, why ne hu say JJ Rawlings actually say kan ya wo obi abo obi tuo. Ene senka ye ka obi abre so de si ya, JA Kufuor abre so na ye kuma toto abontene. Ye beka say Kufuor de ku wo mu nyina because I say under Kufuor's regime and ye hu say ye twa ma ase to twene na ye ditu ma ni and ya peti ni pegu Ghana every day. Say na Kufuor time. Adan ni anka say Kufuor. Adan ni anka say Kufuor na ye. You people are diabolic, very bad-minded, evil-minded people. Mum Ghana ye. You are evil. You are bad. You think about some people, say you want to destroy them. And I'm with about politics. And you see, they have done everything, it's not working. The same thing I'm Kwame Nkrumah. And then the same thing I'm the same thing I'm John Mahama. Na po jina asantimemu ka kire Ghana nyina se ye Kwame Nkrumah no sa woti asante a odi Kwame Nkrumah atam se me ko jina eye asantimemu ye campaign na me bie manaka se eye de mo osay tutu no wonim de besi se me ka se manu sisumina so mo opoku ware no se me jina campaign stage so asantimemu na me keka nsem na me ka se Ghana asantiman ahemfo abakọ efa mu opoku ware no anam o say tutu no munim de besi wa santimemu enta den na napoti begina TV stage wa santimemu kase mo Kwame Nkrumah abra you and I know the role Kwame Nkrumah played in our democratic dispensation from the beginning to where baby Ayako. But nobody had an issue. And J.A. Kufuor and Naponam and Omoye campaign, it should tell you something. It should let you understand, say, these are a group of people, they have never thought of us as a unit. They are diabolic, demonic, or they don't care about us. They only care about their stupid, criminal, very, very primitive tribe. And they cook stories, they destroy people. The message is not sinking into almost say, and the young Kai JJ Rawlings. Obi and Kai JJ Rawlings. That is what they have been doing for years. Every time they do elections, they do this kind of sentimental idea, emotional politics. Into Omakato, Obiatrim, into Wanino or Tia Santimemu, Krobonino or Tia Santimemu, Fantinino or Tia Santimemu, Dagomba Niakorana, for so much believe say Rollins the Nipa Bonini. Into Omunino, not your can't to your Trimimino Santimemo, when you are Santinin Chamio. Me, Minua Santimemu, and I know the doctrine that we go through, or you go through when you grow up in the Ashanti region. They indoctrinate us into something. Asante, Timuno, you have prepared your journey to think, say, Obia ya boa, young Kwani Yenipa, me Fantinia Minua Santimemu, and my best friends, two of them, my best friend Bako, or ya Santini Mapa of Rimampong. Yeah. Or your man Poniba. I am not sitting here saying Kevin is being tribal. Fuck it. What I have experienced, and it has gone to that point we all have to be clear about the issues. Say ya nya sade we afanya ma we engu echia. San kwasiafo e omdi say na benyia kowu. They are bitter in their heart. And the 2 mina omunya no, you see what they are doing with the power. You see how they are intimidating Ghanaians. They are entering radio stations, TV stations, killing people on election days, going to Zongos, killing people. They see it as they are powerful, they are better than anyone. These are demonic incarnates. These people don't think about anybody. And no nobody form a party. And it becomes more dangerous when they change themselves into Democrats. People with that primitive mentality. Say at the Democratic cloth Efra, say a Democratic Party or dangerous. And that is what we are witnessing in Ghana today. I've said this over and over. Minim nipa bitwahwe a obeso minsem aboa me. Send them menam Bantama, menam Asafo, menam Accra, menam Takrade, na mitwahwe a minim nipa ode ne ka begina akasema memfa abrantie we obetuma asantini obetuma awunani ebia awunani bi kura beduru obetwam ebia mfantini bi beduru obetwam ebia santini nduru a obegeme. So with me, I don't care where you are from. There are so many people I meet in my life. I don't ask you where DNA. I hate that statement. I don't know catch you. Me kasa asem bi. Hey, I don't know catch you. I don't know teach you. I mean, I've grown. Me nyini a chance ade no. So when I meet people, until you tell me, I would never ask you. Now ufre he. Now you DNA. I don't do that. I'm over that. Ain't it? How petty, stupid, tribal things na moya ya the social media and the TV so and the NPP campaign I am a time. And a time. And those things they drag people back. They drag people back. And we need to start confronting these things. On minor and because of these things in our lives, some group of people they are stuck to some mentality. They just want to drag everybody down. It is not right. Now, Otumfo Osetutu Nana Kasa Piao Nana Medo also domi Otumfo Osetutu Akasa Eye Ekufuado Kosra Nana Ewa Santimemu Asama Nana Kaine ne say the Asante Hine Osetutu the second Otumfo Osetutu the second is urging candidates in the presidential and parliamentary elections to accept the verdict of Ghanaians when they decide on December 7th. Ekufuado Kosra Otumfo Osetutu and Otumfo Osetutu efutu nyina say politicians and political parties ya to abana wa obeji obewi no gitum wa obewi no gitum ya dase nana ya dase ne efutu. Thank you. Bawumia Ghana no, this is what we are seeing, and the Bawumia Ghana no the say Ghana is set to lose the international headquarters of the West African Examination Council to Nigeria due to an outstanding debt of 73 million cedis. since say a woman, since say a woman nipa bebree, the name say WAEC, omo headquarters e Ghana. Aban ko. And the Everton say, Sanko for we are beam, Bawumia Kufuado aban we beam under them. Yes, say, Ghana de WAEC kasama, you see, and WAEC for headquarters ne Ghana no, omo de ko Nigeria. Ya kwashe nkratema, ya de WAEC for 73 million. Yama eya jankroma $23 million contract so on painted bridge. Ya de WAEC ka $73 million kwa siye se bold solutions. WAEC ya de omo ka $73 million cities. Into right now no WAEC for say omo headquarters ne ko Nigeria. You cannot pay $73 million to WAEC to maintain a WAEC headquarters in Ghana. You are foolishly telling me say you can maintain free SHS. Where Jimmy? And these are the people you can't Ghana sama. Then people think say Sanko for your time oh we mu the politics in tea. These are people who are not intelligent. They are foolishly selfish and stupid. How? Since you say you know WAEC headquarters were Ghana. And you see, sometimes it's not important. It is very important. It is important because say there are some privileges a country gets. Say headquarters with the Kruma. And if you are saying say the future of young people in our senior high schools or priority, you are still owing the headquarters now administrative wise when it comes to even them having a close look at how you basically put your senior high school together, no, to be monitoring. And because akwara obey akokwa obey onino debia ne nsaka abebesre now abaya bako under Bawumia Kufuado WAEC for say the headquarters ni ko Nigeria. Say me catch will say enkofo we dey hia no nka ho asebo endra me catch NPP as a political party omo campaign no mo ye no dey hia wo Ghana ni na wodi dwa no e onka ho asem nkyerɛw dey hia wo carpenter ni no onka ho asem nkyerɛw dey hia wo sebio Ghana ni na wo ye adwuma a wo adwuma gu a wo ye babu no a wo hia adwuma a wo ye Ghana ni a wo kokwan so wo sika eno no onka ho asem nkyerɛw and dey at Ghana omo say omo de electric car ba Ghana electric car it's your problems ni nyina no electric car ba Ghana nti enjai ni pampon tumi wu kania mfanda anadwo kania no ultimate sustaining no ena John Mahamudu ka kire Kufuado say oye panyini a enche obewu na nke nim say obewu de obeka no kure ebe sinne ye pe NPP ni ba ko obeka say time na John Mahamudu 2016 ye to aba ekodane aba ahye Kufuado nsem 2017 mana be di president na DUMSOR ho ye pe Ghana ni obeka sa asem no obian tumi ba abonten beka say John Mahamudu boa. And so Kufuado penyu toto a wegimi a on de bia on dwini daache because and the free power na obi ka sama fa ho na enya no kura de na obeye ebe mo wuntam ebe sinne me hu NPP ni obegina TV say John Mahamudu boa na 2016 na DUMSOR ho obian kan but say sanyoma we no mo kan kire mo if so mo say Ghana for do mo di NPP chi na jimi Bawumia o se nke bobo cage ni edi ni hyem anopa ne ato fomfom ya buda na asamwa mu mienu ne de ahye ho no aka ne de asade atwere ho ye de ahoma kyekere ne de atwere ho Bawumia na nko se bobo cage na odem anopa ne akofa da na asamwa ne ebu ni mu na ne to fomfom na betua ho ne de akọ eye de eyi na Bawumia bu na ode aboko komodi ye wi ne asa kyekere fomfom na bodan ho ade kyea ya tikroma na nkwasi asem se ne ekoso 73 million Ghana or Ghana culture say obey usika sem ye. He cannot solve WAEC problem. He wants to tell you say Ghana baby what they be doing no betuma solve Ghana problem. Wait Jimmy. Why do you have to even listen to such crazy people? Why do you have to even do that? You are not supposed to do that. And then I make sure say sanko fo we no omu Ghana fo say mo Jimmy die ehia no omo campaign omo nkan eya sa jimie kasetia eno makofa nkokora bi a enche ombewu edi konkonsa etwa tromo omo edwen se nan dem ti hei akokora bi ono ti di baby a wenya ne sika ewie ne nananom nyina nya sika ewie government mwaje contract ama ne nananom obenya atumi editor hotel akora ketekete firi abrochire betwetwe ne hwa saa akokora no ohawa mi fem no ono obegina me se me kotoma NPP a onim oha mi fem ende amete Ghana yi bi dwetira hye maso aye hye young man me wie adwuma 6-7 years me nya adwuma me wie school me nya adwuma nye ende omo anom ye adwuma o bank e bia start driving Uber ya pam omo Ghana omo dwetire ahye eti Ghana bre pensionerfo ya gi omo sika efuro mu nsem by force o se akokora bi o tihit kam toy mu ena on be kan kire me se mentuma Bawumia na me mete ha no akokora no se na medidi kro onim kofo se na Ghana ni be didi o Ghana onim odi ni president wie no akotena pepo so ena o hwe mapempem ni kro ma santimemu kro onko ho because onim se ho e fin oti pepo so ena o gye mfrema pa o wi ana otwi wheelchair na begina kro mu ka che se toma Bawumia because ye ni ye jimi nti because edwene wakufo tirim nti ye nyina ye jimi ye kofo be kan kwa na nyansa wom nti ogye se o de kofo be gina stage a na young man na ono ohia opportunity no kofo ka se me nkotoma Bawumia na wadane odwan adan akofo na aka na oni bebi akofo ne nananom wo makofo mfo ne nananom be gina stage na hwe adwuma omo ye na hwe contract omo nya onya atumi o de pemma na o de si hotel o de to hotel man ne ma na ye de ye jimi koto de ne bodwe ana mo mpese mo beti we bi ohun o se ye ka se yanka na se ye hurahura so a saa na de aba beduru ha nipa bi ka bibi kire ye se Ekufu ade de wenyini Ekufu ade de odisika ye den Ekufu ade de obobra Ekufu ado oba be Ghana ho ban wenyini ye won 1944 ye signing the bond of 1844 endi na 9 ene ya onyam ne maame na owo yi nti Ekufu ade de omo ye okay nya ti krom ha omo kasa asem wenyina kire Ekufu ade ka kire se ono gobe ondi bi da on foot trot da no kre at the age of 17 no bought drugs yetna krom omo kreti kire atu yetrim Ekufu ade wenyini on Ghana sika Mahama ya young oya young and ho afan kwa de oya kromfo sa na katu yetrim Mahama ya young oya young man kwa oya siremuni an ho afan kwa de ende opesika into oya kromfo ya katu yetrim Ekufu ade de no tan wenyini on Ghana sika ene yete hane ene yete hane Ekufu ade mpe Ghana sika wenyini Ekufu ade de Ghana sika ye den Mahama ya young dodo Mahama de wo hwe no ho kwa makra pe no Mahama de osibe oya nice guy no opesika Ekufu ade obe kire Ghana for say ye opanyini a wejimi Nanado Danko Ekufu ade time of opposition these are some of the things he said and some Ekufu ade kan binie we 2016 that time no na John Mahama final year of John Mahama beka Ghana for said there is no DUMSOR there was no DUMSOR in 2016 Oja power 2017 na DUMSOR in Ghana where Ekufu ade tweet the president wants credit for resolving DUMSOR what you say where 2016 February that means 2016 February na DUMSOR ni ho or see John Mahama epic credit for solving DUMSOR asiafo you know how can you expect credit for resolving a problem you caused and at a high cost Nanado Danko Ekufu ade 2016 February achichide we ka kire Ghana for say ye nyina te Ghana Mahama was stopping DUMSOR inti die ade ne yembo na baso efiso na de DUMSOR ba ye kwasiafo we na mudi omuchi so mu yempenifo in way they have no principle in life very dirty people and they always lie and use you people like dogs. Today, kwasi ampenyu to meet na radio so say Mahama the DUMSOR aba wan solve DUMSOR. Obi beka so we penyini we de penyini kwasia we mu no masai kuro no. Right now we don't have any principle. Any principle bi a de chichire man no. kwasia bia ka bibia na okọ ebi se mpanifo no mde anim no omo nka no korɛ omo ntumi ni nyansa so ahu se asema meka egu obi hu fin no daachi obi beka bia gu me hu fin. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo confirmed in February 2016 say DUMSOR has been resolved. Kwasia forma mo hu tani na mo gu nanim ase John Mahama ho ofe inti yengu nanim ase John Mahama nim nyansa or a young man obedi vice president ye hu bi da ne he ho ofe or ye tani inti yense no mo so ma say nketia mo ay say nketia. You are like chimpanzees. Mo said that na se na ma say nipa. This is what Akufo-Addo said. Nana Akufo-Addo, who is the president today, confirmed to the world that in 2016 February, DUMSOR had been resolved by John Mahama. This is the problem. And you see, because today we have in Penifobia Ghana, they are quiet. They know the truth. Or tweety at 11:55 a.m. and no patu. And a dahono, men am Troy. These are dishonest, dirty people. They don't deserve power. Say yes, time to me more na yanka say so ye Jimmy. I'm telling you. Say yes, time old nante ekojina ballot box musa woto ama NPP a we kwasia. This is a party full of people without integrity, credibility. These are dishonest fools. They don't respect you, they don't respect me. How can the president today sit on TV or stand on any platform to say Mahamudu DUMSOR baye and one solve it whilst you have tweeted? Jesus Christ. Amode. Yeah, the NPP for. Yeah, the Buzia Domo tradition for. Modi Amontumaye. Ye who the Bawumia. The Waya Ghana, the Obian Yebida. I've not seen anybody. Our policies chair Bawumia. Me who no London. And I know kind kratebi. Na kratanda me who say, Nasa ana udiminansa. I am telling you, a palatable boy. Omo de nkwasi akasa say ya no bo pia ma hye because omo pese omo nananom akronfo na ye mo oil deal no omo nananom da ho nya sika. They don't care about you. They care about their party. So omo be wuni abeye eye kakraka ya to asase ni akosi omo oso. Omo aim in life no. They don't care about say bi omo yem ni say omo awu na ya bo eye kyekire nchen ni akosi omo asase kakraka so ni ato wall afa ho. Eno anu no enti atra obetwa wo say wo wagimi bedi akire nti on beka kire mo me say me hu obi a wo policy say Bawumia ebi say policy so na ende Bank of Ghana abo $60 billion. But me hu policies are Bawumia policies in ende dollar was 17 wagimi kura no busa won say na policies be na $8 na free 3.8 abedu 17 e kire ye panyini boni ayeni wo ye panyini a won ka no kore e kire wo ye panyini bonsam onya bonsama eye dan e na uhu se dollar free 3 to 17 utumi gina ka se nipa na o de policy buy na dollar free 3 to 17 no onim nyansa e kire be bonsam e kire wo check petrol bo time na eye dan aban bi wo so and wo check petrol bo a liter na the company ka se de na e wo ho no elfo enso and the board nti still nipa na o to so no ye va to me ma no ye jimi nti ye nyina edi to ane ada ye nyina ye hu panyini wo ye fie da adan yehu panyini da kwasi asam nko a mumu kura nko de ye ho toye mumu nko de ye ho toye motiti kronim na mo say the progress of the young people na oba krom ha impanifo a omo betena so edi o man we so san kwasi ade na omo yanke kro aduru sei and the muheni aba ne atama ba ha de na mabeto machine ase na ko de yesa de mokọ na omo mpanifo ne yankwasiafo e na nka buti tra nka mo ekro de be se mama bam mo tete Ghana nkwasiade ye di penyinidie nyini atomo so we de wanyini yankane ni masam omo hyehyɛ kire na nkwasiade enya adwene bɔne na obi asɔre ka kyerɛ me sɛ an ya dabo an kofoɔ de wenyini o ɔno de ɔte akonnwom a yɛnka wetumi atena akonnwom kɔyɛ campaign kofoɔ te wheelchair wadi natam amanfoɔ na tuatua hɔ ɔmo ntumi kɔyɛ campaign ɔno ogu wheelchair mu no wetumi atena wheelchair mu yɛ campaign wo se ne ho yɛ mmɔbɔ wagimi nipa ɔmo na tuatua hɔ ɔmo tumi kɔ birika kɔba no ɔmo ntumi po nkɔyɛ campaign ɔmo tete dɛm ɔno a mo kasi yɛ ni amanfoɔ di natam ɔte wheelchair mu no wetumi twi wheelchair na kɔyɛ campaign wɔ stage mentena hanka sɛ saa nipa no men consider ne sɛ ɔyɛ yarefoɔ kofoɔ nyɛ yarefoɔ ɔyɛ able man bibie ni kofoɔ wɔn ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔyare na adwene mu da hɔ n'ani da hɔ ɛyɛ boniayɛ wɔn na sɛ kofoɔ yare who say kofoɔ is disabled when we say the disabled tag atare the wheelchair ho when we say the atare the cam he is an able man he just feels like sitting in a chair it don't say kofoɔ yɛ yarefoɔ ɛde obianka sɛ kofoɔ yarefoɔ mo a mo nya yarefoɔ kora mo ntumi nya campaign akofoɔ yɛ ɛndɛ watoto ba firi nkran ɔgyina ɛyɛ deɛn eastern region ɔyɛ campaign amanfoɔ na tuatua dɛm ntumi nante diabolic old man but ɛba Ghana nsɛm a ɔmo nka bi sɛ ɛba nsɛm a yɛku nipa ɔmo nka bi yɛgye kyɛ pensioner fo sika ɔmo nka bi because yɛgyi mi yɛne yɛtete yɛ sika ma ne di wa ɛyɛ pepɔ no so nti ohun yɛ sɛ yɛgyi mi ne party no ohia sɛ bɛwɔ power yɛku ni power elections wankasa because yɛambɔ ne nana bi atuo na wotena ewiase na woyɛ panyini woyɛ nyoma bɔne sei na wobu w'ani gu so a yɛka na nkawefo a wo na wote so politics he's just lazy in walking he just doesn't want to walk he's not disabled Kufuor has never been disabled Kufuor is just a lazy man who does not want to walk he's just lazy he feels to say obi ope machine atrem no machine now he just doesn't want to walk just to take a stroll to burn fat he doesn't want to burn fat Kufuor is a lazy walker on yaribia obeko de fie oto nwom hihim ne nsa onya yarefo de bia ka Kufuor asema na ye papa Kufuor de wanyini na ontumi nante wana se Kufuor ontumi nante ko na ko hwe ko de fie na ko hwe obeko no civil na otare dan ho obeka say eh na yesi na oti akonwom oye lazy he just doesn't want to walk he feels to say oyo hene yempiempia no wana se Kufuor is disabled I've never and nobody has said Kufuor is disabled he's just lazy to walk he's just lazy your Kufuor body age omo nyina nante he is just a lazy man who does not want to walk akwana na no se botto no wen da be na ote ya osofo ma afonka o hye kire ho wa edi wa sei bode ma ba omi obese yina no tenten na ba osofo ma bode yeah osofo ma afo da be na ote nka na no tenten na o de hyedem na no se botto o de hye kire ho wa edi o say what da be na where did you hear about osofo ma afo o hye ho wa edi no or ye 1932 ya won 1932 wo hwere ni ma said dadoa onwo hu ni wo hwere ni ma said dadoa wonim dadoa nail dadoa papa na pa ai nails ai dadoa papa na opa ma nipa ya pa ba ha sa dado wo hwere ni ma said dadoa da be na wo osafo ma wo osafo ma fo oje so owu ye ya ka chom nyina so mo ngina kire wo ba amanfo bubofu sa osafo ma fo wo de Kufuor na ba ye Macmillan oko salon koji de osafo ma fo de mo ko hepic Kufuor de ba na osaba ye osafo anotenten on say oni Kufuor de wie ya o wie sika ma ne nananom no osa de Bawumia ba watete Bawumia wi ni a osafo be ba we mu no omo ye disease na no se koko boto o wa ifa 1932 o ye de politics 32 ne wo ni enanye bentoa wo osafo ma fo ye wo nyi na bentoa ni ho ye wo osafo ma fo ahoma de botire na enye bi na company bi amba ya ye design ahoma de botire ye ba be 1932 ne ahoma de botire ni ho ye wo osafo ma fo na ade bi a ye friend say e say junction violet na enye bi e bi ni wiase ye wo osafo ma na junction violet ni ho ORS na enye ORS me kire mo tetede no time e wo osafo ma fo na e de T square na enye T square broni pondwene wo so be T square enkofo da ho ne nanam Ghana Tata blade ye wo osafo ma fo na bi ni wiase Tata na ladder car e fe ne ladder na e bi ni wo eye Asco na any Lancer Mitsubishi Lancer na enye bi Omega Opel ye wo osafo ma fo na Omega ni wo turkey tail na bi ni ho na eni ade for the turkey tail nkofo da ho ne nanam na ase ayurade it's true Bawumia Winnipeg there be a save appointment breaking news one best breaking news so Bawumia Winnipeg ging breaking news Osafo has been made the advisor to the president Saadi Abeti Bawumia Winia another breaking news Fremont Parry has been shifted not now as the chief of staff now advisor to the chief of staff but say Bawumia Winia reserve for the Badoma Baba Jesino and no I had to say one best same me say Bawumia Winia sanko fo ya and a breaking news one best reappointment they way more Bawumia we need to kikim yatia pim. This is Joy News. That's breaking news. Yao Osafo today will be taking care of presidential advising and technical issues concerning the president's economic decisions. That's the new breaking news coming in from the it's Uncle Voya. The technique we are with Jimmy Mumubi. They say yeah, Osafo for you want to again a big pen nebi mai. Omun jampo nwini so be big. Sa adia ye frɛ no Osafo for na kuraba ni ho. Sa ta ne etu amena na amanfo gya omun nan ne akata so. Ye wo Osafo no. Na ye ni ye ni abrofo kraman. Na ye won kraman na mo ye from asanten kraman. Omafo tan. Sa kraman ni bi na wo ho ne ye ni abrofo kraman. Sa kraman mo hu omun nan se ne. Ye wo Osafo na bi ni wiase. Mo tete Ghana. Nkofo ye nyini ya beifo da ho tenam so hyetai adan ya we mu nim nyansa we mu betikire Ghana mo ya wo Osafo mafo metuma kire mu nyoma bebre wo Osafo mafo na bi ni wo 2024 akwa da ho gina ma ban mu se ono na de idea seba me say Bawumia Winia obeti ging breaking news Kodua Japan now has been appointed as the presidential secretary. Don't be I don't know that na no besa ko fa ba bi wufro bi eni ho kwasiafo we ya Osafo mafu Winia Bawumia Winia ging breaking news Kojo upon Nkrumah has been moved to the Ministry of Finance as the deputy minister of finance sa enwa intidi na besa kwasiafo we ya bi ging. Adams still keeps his position and Mahamudu Bawumia as the finance minister. So I could see the mark of catch trouble. Onyan renew or check appointment. What's your two? Messi was of Mafo, now Potroka, Beetle, ne bini we are sick. Ne two ni ho. A 2 no my 18 pet. Ne British for no kwana war. Your was of 1932, ne 2 we are 18. Yeah, the wo tanyai. Now we have a cover. Wo tanyai. Now we have cover. Now India for 32 and a British for 18. A 2 and we are 1832 and one na ebi ni we are say what's up mafu. But you born some potor on an Ghana. Yeah, ka mo mayenka and uncle for we damo. A dear pan of South Africa bekan Ghana ho. I mean at Ghana. Wa kwete te or te Mr. Bean. Di ena muchi soroko enkwasi aforo mu gina stage inde sisi fia ne bi Osafo mafo motete ho omotete ho moye ki no moye omuti so now we so we are so be sa enkofo ya no be reshuffling amamo ging another breaking news. Ken Oforiatta, as we know, is a foreign diplomat in charge of finance. Will be in Ghana, based in Ghana, but we're taking care of all foreign ministries and local economy. Ging, wasaba. Yeah, the title, you have to crank, you have to tweak it. Say, Jimmy near the team, Intebe Jimmy, time do, Sisano. Messia was of Mafuna gunpowder, and I near the two, the gum near the Diawum, 10 years, no watching. Sata muko soja na ediso ene de war na yen spread it. Ye was of mafo na soja for war one line. Otutu na watwe ho abechire na wabehye wutuo udi gunpowder sabegum. Nti yen to ameduru so na gunpowder ye ready. Tanyan na watwe ho na abechire na obi so hye ne de. Sata was of sana na soja for war. Sata no soja for no mudidi wo mu chemu. Ye was of mafo soja for war no mudidi wo mu chemu. Omo ko na komedi omo a no matu omo che no madun so gu no ma no. That time it was of Mafo, Aqua way down who we could for the government. Yeah, Bawumia Winia, Elizabeth Ohini benya appointment. The new fuset abono obeba. Ging. Madam Elizabeth Ohini has been appointed as the senior most advisor to the president in the Jubilee House. Ging no mko. Sanko for eba. Hey, me say Bawumia winia. I want to be lawyer Sam Okujato akwana ne ba rapi obi no. Sam Okujato lawyer bi na awonani bi no. Ono ne papa ya half full ani. Aha. Ging. Sam Okujato, as we all know, the former Council of State member, he has been made to head a legal and professional judiciary executive at the Jubilee House and the presidency. Ging. We more ankwasiafo ya. Yatuano masaba. Ging. Joyce Aye. Madam Joyce Aye has been made a minister in charge of religious activities and corrupt tendencies. Miss Joyce Aye. Ging. Kwasiafo, they will bring them. Ging. Kofi Bento has been given a ministerial appointment. Today he is going to be the Deputy Minister of Interior and also Public Safety. Ging. Kwasiafo ya na ombesa show mu New Jersey aba. Ade papa ben na mo benya wo. Mo amosa sisifian kwara mo hoye mo mobo. Safi bo reality no. We nyina besi. Ging. Me say breaking news mo betia makoma bebo mu because hey, ye di nkwasi asem. O de fa tumi mo mo. Now, yanko yenim. Breaking news. We mo osaf mafo atete. Be you bon sembia ne nse osafo yaw anything Reggie Rockstone kan onu nyumu Reggie Rockstone yaw osafo maafo ye ne amanfo ne yatwevesa homan so connection number so up ni bibia fa no bia points hwe na just lyrics na Reggie use na da form register di osafo maafo hu say akwa we per points because ata na Macmillan points abono say yaw osafo maafo ye ne amanfo na twevesa homan so connection number so about so Reggie nim it no nim say eba osafo ne connection dia enti na this line she o rapper bia o talented bia oni be o de rap she any line she and o de corruption any the deals she osafo maafo nchen ya osafo maafo ye ni amanfo na atwevisa human so connection number so wablo eye osafo maafo now yenim ye OGs o enye no ye ka munji yendi ye ni petro mu ne si so momentu so ntonto o he Jesus from na mpese mama ngina show do so Jesus from Omo me Jesus from them still nipa na o play Petro any nipa na o play Judas no any nipa na omo ye papa ba ko bi o me hia no pa mo ma me hu sa ankofo no omo di abro Jesus from tree version omo di abro Yesu ni esuafo ni simu free Galilee Emfa everyday ever Yesu ni esuafo esimu free Galilee na omunam kwanse no muhu se eye abrantie bi asebio oye Kodua a okọ eposo king na Yesu hu nanim no hu se eye omo ye enamfo a mokọ nam so no omo nyina abemabu Yesu bopini abrantie no na Yesu kọ ho abrantie ye nkọ epo no so Yesu ni eyi bibia wenchia wanye bibia Yesu muade Yesu anka so bia peace ada what's up Yesu anka bibia so bia me mawachi o Yesu ko gina me yamfa eye ehyen no enko epo no so ye ni nipa anka sasa na Yesu so oni eye esuafo eti ehyen mu na asoche no ebo na Yesu ada eno na ya na pusa nyame da na Yesu ejidwini ni echi ema eye na asoche no emunimuni eye kodie no eye Kodua no ebo ni mu apapa na Yesu so sebio oyine ni echi eho na Simon etu mu fra Yesu se agenkwa asoche no ebu fa yeso eho na Yesu sori ye pegya ne nsa Yesu sori antics kakra no so yini wa homanim no yes Yesu antics Yesu hard guy ne don wo makum papa Yesu be gina homa no kakra no tene nsa asoche ni nyida ta Yesu ri kwaleta Yesu no ege irade abrofu so akire nipa o sa abrofu we pa o ta Yesu ro Yesu leta no ege o sa no actor keke me fiti me kola bram yanam say on na Yesu akwa bread ho ase ye bia wa ye din onuanom Yesu Yesu sa akwa no play Yesu no Messiah get me that original Yesu sa akwa no leta kwa Yesu no ege sa na akwa no onye Yesu fiti me kola bram yanam sa akwa na Yesu na yesu just o play role no mo bia hu say yesu atete na bodwe ho yesu started sa movie no na bodwe mfu da hey yesu tena movie ni mu 3 years when yina bodwe da de bia yesu atete ho hey yesu ensem wo ha hu okay cool sa brofu we hu sa brofu we when suro mo hu yesu ne Paul 193 years yesu an shevu da enso na bodwe ne mfu da de bia clean. As yesu ntie yesu it when kakri to go shop ya yesu nshave yesu bi as de bia watete ho say yesu dey no de tete ho because yesu time not a tablet in ho but ni nyina part of it na yenko eni nti san ko from your translation there wa oni mamu bia ma me hu omo no di Ghana bro papa young people omo some am kato ye trim your friend Robert Powell san your friend yesu no or a good actor rough and the baby come the pen answer and say edru baby ena oya antis kakra bi time a yesu eye amanfo ne ba say omo ekọ eye yesu atibre akofa Jewfo hene no eye Roman asrafo ekabo mu a Judas ekire omo baby a yesu ene ne suafo ne da tin na omo duru ho no eye Peter a na koma hyew na kuma abasura wo se yesu enye bibia enso asrafo no epese obofa ne kɔ no ma Peter ede akukuduro eyi boha agwa Peter eyi boha efri na ntumem ena odi twa eye asrafo no Romanfo ne ba ko aso ehɔ na yesu kire mo so e hard ɔse Peter kire ena yesu ba obi ayedin eduwa no obi ayedin ena yesu bra ɔse dabi ye twoma so ta kwa na ye twa raso no tie mu ye bewuo ena yesu sɛ me hu boni a waka ye bewuo da tema Petro yi bo hade free na ntumemu no ɔde ti Romani na so ɛsraw de tie sɛ ye bewuo ena sɛ de brodi bɛ sɛ ye bewuo ɛhɔ na yesu ebu pen no ena ɔka sɛ bra minia yesu de ne nsa ɛto na so a yesu ye din kakra a ɔka nsɛm bi wɔ de tim yesu yi ne nsa abrantie na anso na so asa betua ho nanso afrafo no ene asrafo ne Romanfo no anya omo fe ene omo bo yesu nkuncha ene omo de yesu ekoye nkofo na hyehyɛ film no kofo no Jack me de mo fa Jesus film nim ye be sia de si no ye beto Mahama bibia mba biem Mahama bedi foforo story foforo bi eni ho ya kan nyina ye koto Mahama into one story bia utiri mu no wato Mahama dey ni duru a next week ya ye koto enti enya ha ne ye beje Christ. Thank you Mr. S yesu no nie yesu me do sibia utimi yesu nie na yesu die omega say blasphemy dey yen kasa me dey yesu atemu ha stop worshiping me I am not the real Jesus actor akwa when they play yesu no they be an about the clean akwa we mama the blue eyes yesu the blue eyes na bodwe efe akwa ni nie iti Peter de bi oye no na me say baby yesu kire shege reasons bi ehona me hu say yesu ye hard baby ma me hu say yesu a hard guy na dem dey pay yesu asem say or a cool guy time a eye obonsam yi ne ho kire yesu ewo eye film ni mu no ehona hu say obonsam eba aye say wowo na time na oni yesu edi nkomo no ose woni eja ne ba no ose an ose ene ewiase ene da hɔ yi me say bo wo mra so na mentam ewiase ma na yesu ko gina aboba no ho nkyɛn kakra na business yesu dwene ho kakra because bonsam a hard guy bonsam a say kufu ade ne Bawumia omo very deadly an nti yesu ɛhɔ no bibi kakra ma ne twe ne ho kɔhyɛ aboba no ho nkyɛn because na abonsam de nsɛm puopu a ɛyɛ yesu esia no yesu abɛyɛ Ghana ɛna bonsam no abɛyɛ Bawumia ɔde nsɛm puopu a Ghana nti ma yesu etwe ne ho kakra ekogina eboɔ nim adwene ne gya adwuma a ɔde ahyɛ ne nsa sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ ɛhɔ na yesu dan ne ho bae sɛ egya ne adwuma a wasomam sɛ membɛyɛ no ɛno ɛna mebɛyɛ ɛhɔ ɛna bonsam hu sɛ yesu we de ne boɔden ɔmo mbɛto ama NDC no ɔmo boɔden ɔmo ayɛ ready sɛ ɔmo ama yesu nti emu ɛna bonsam fum na deɛ ma film no bibi ɛyɛ me dɛ no yesu na oni Robert Powell ya sobo na wobɛkɔ asɔre de no ɔtare dan ho na body clean 3 years yesu nhyebu so mehu wi ba akumpo yesu inti film ne go yesu no abe pay Jesus film there you go I Asemo. Enti yanko show no yaka Yesu asem kakra ye. Enti Jesus from na make kaka asem kakra kire mo mate ase. Na bebi a me fe o Yesu fam no mu en ha na me fe no. Yesu ahobrase bi a e wo se nyina yesua. Edu mre bi kura time na omo twetwe Yesu. Ye de Yesu fa nipa mu ekuro no mu Israelfo, Jewfo ni Romanfo nipa bi atwetwe Yesu ase a sebio ye de cross eto Yesu kon wa na omokọ Galilee pepo no so akobo Yesu ase nnua no Yesu enya abotre wendi obi atem na omuduru Galilee pepo no so no yesi ene ne se Yesu obi anka oye very temperamental anko be act because emre a omuduru bebi a yebebo Yesu ase nnua no omudwa Yesu hontoma no eho ena sofo baako sorry asrafo baako obi na no ka say onyankopon ba pa na wafon seye enso Yesu anka bibia ena baako sum Yesu eto cross no so saa sojafo baako didi Yesu atam so Yesu nim se de onyame se ombeye no eno na odi so enti tama srani ni ka say Yesu pa na wafon seye na agenkwa na wondidi ana Yesu anka bibia na de ema me hu say Yesu oye nipa bia owo abotre odo nipa ena onye nwoma ewo kwan bone so omudwa Yesu atade no ena asrani baako ka say we de osrepa ena ohene na natade mu ebon seye ena omude to fom ka say ende momeya ntusu ntonto ni nyina Yesu bu amfu ena omuyi Yesu atade no gu fom a omoto so chacha eno na ende abaye edien bet na emrante ni twa no enti chacha ache Yesu asennua se kura na ye to chacha because time a wo hwe fom na omuka kire say asrafo no woro Yesu atade no omoto su ntonto ya chacha meaning say chacha casino no Yesu cross asekura na chacha ekoso indi se metia na medi chacha ho dance ya mema obi anu ntia me if say Yesu ne cross ase eho na mo start to chacha Isaiah 53:13 mamu manipa ne emfa tete nkansam na Bank of Ghana for story about say Bank of Ghana's gold coin launched prices range from 11,000 to 45,000 Ghana. You see, and the Bank of Ghana for ton gold coin. Hey, and you see, Bank of Ghana et on gold coin. How did Bank of Ghana become number one? Inti, a few weeks ago, I catch up say, Bank of Ghana for some the gold quarter ounce and a half ounce, and at the end DNB be check say ha. And then the Oma lunch, you say what was the beto. Inti a year from 11,000 Ghana to a year 45,000 Ghana. Tete Ghana no. Coin no beso ko toba kwa 110 million ekosi 450 million coin ba ko e depend gold dodo e wom enti and there is no Bank of Ghana e number 1 a men's bank a bank of men's bank number 1 nyina see abepie Bank of Ghana yes number 1 ko ye coin ena odi gold shemu fake gold ena na otoma Ghana for ena e koche number 1 e ampa number 1 ye kronfo Bank of Ghana for steady back number 1 so business no almost so replicating the same thing. Intend no bonina number 1 D no Bank of Ghana advance no upgrade no Bank of Ghana then upgrade a year number 1 bonne no intend almost the number 1 year no or anya ni year to number 2 inti yetia na ka say obi ani wa obetima ko na ni gold adan the coin atoma Ghana ni krono no and the Bank of Ghana say any the ono so mu ye bi omo de mo wagim omo tu yefo ai na yente intende no omo se omo gold no for den 11,000 to 45,000. Am I right? So the question here is, how many Ghanaians and our Ghana almost 110 million so I'm going to talk coin and I say almost 450 million old Ghana say I'm going to talk coin. The catch them say sadie we a Bawumia idea ni nyina say gold for oil no the buy no almost through a PMMC almost to a lot of gold na gold the demand is high and then na ema a galamsey no e cost. Now so what is some galamsey once e cost galamsey bia ni wa yejai and the bia ni galamsey bia da ho galamsey mate say Bawumia gyina stage aka galamsey mu asem da bi omri gold for oil no buy no and a gold for oil no almost started say almost force gold dealers and some illegal miners say almost pay gold into through PMMC no they set up different offices na no to gold into amount for be who say gold price na kosro a gold for oil and this galamsey the peak the buy. So now people were like, you hear more gold because you're biased. PMMC is setting up a lot of air buyers in Ghana and omunamu krasi and a dollars go bagum and omuto gold. Into inquiring them would say, then is here the gold, price na cost because there are a lot of buyers. There's a lot of demand. And no any kofa sa intensive galamsey ni buy. Now, omuye gold for oil omudinya a lot of illegal gold, Also, TS say illegal gold ne ton abrochire no edding. Okay? Say abrochire sisi America, Europe, Asia, omutumi eden grow and that's omutumi grow diamond. Our lab. Inti omutumi grow diamond. Omankasa grow diamond. The reason why inti omutumi yesa dey na say omum pese ade na see Sierra Leone and I say some African countries say Congo no, they don't want people to use kits and enquire to dig for gold and diamond. Into a brofuna adaptive strategy, be say a year diamond the crown, they are able to grow diamond in the lab. A year almost equal to a year diamond that and one kasa den engineer assassin. And when it comes to gold, the rules in United say every ounce of gold that overturn, you need to prove to a brofuna say, and now whoever you are selling it to on the international market say gold no enye galamsey gold. Now 70 to 80% of gold that Ghana has this year under NPP regime we know they are galamsey gold. Enye kwan paso and a gold in the buy. So the Bank of Ghana is not able to sell the gold because as a country some say gold for oil edisika aba. See more gold other than fan international market so na yan turn on New York the stock exchange and I say yan fan Europe na yan turn legitimately $900 ni begu Ghana your reserve. But the issue is your gold when they want to go sell the gold out they cannot prove say enye chairman want to be galamsey gold. So Bawumia mutina so okay yen devise another plan na yen nia your dollars no yen nia ye sika no yen to me and use sika because dollar no good them aban sesa you betuma tatankofo and device say the gold coin for Bank of Ghana. Now it comes back to my question. How many Ghanaians now more 11,000 Ghana and now 110 million? You said the other boy for no. The other boy a 450 million one coin. Into more Ghana for amote malata. More for amote kotokraba any kejetia. Mumudo do send 110 million okakoto gold coin. You don't have it. 99.99% munibi. You don't have 110 million to go buy one gold coin. It is this gold here almost motono. A coin a 110 million to 450 million per one. They are going to sell it to themselves. Mahamudu Bawumia now only gold for oil in now the dollar they got from the gold for oil by selling the gold to Bank of Ghana. Now they are going to use the dollar to buy the gold because you see gold it does not depreciate that quickly. But dollar can depreciate when the Ghana market faces a little bit of turbulence. Into gold, for gold to depreciate in value, even over 2% or 3%, it takes years. But when it comes to a dollar itself sitting in the bank, in a day, it can basically fluctuate and it can depreciate or appreciate. Majority of the time, investors are scared that dollar will depreciate. Into what they are doing, they are now making sure that they are giving a Bank of Ghana the dollar. Now, to gold, Now, they will own the gold and they will tell you, say, they bought the gold for Ghana, Bank of Ghana, and that you cannot hold them and say they are criminals. In Ubawun say, majority of NPP, NPP form they are the ones who will be owning this kind of gold. Because over $400 million that them are, obetuma gold we coin sabe adaka bako na $400 million ne kutano. say $400 million by a dime back on a bay adaka fiabi na a coin maybe at 300 and paper that one actually said legitimately or to the Bank of Ghana. It's more honor buying the son. Most of the 10 about Bank of Ghana say we want to sell this to Bank of Ghana. Then they will take $1. Into this gold coin, no, just for them to be able to save their ill stolen money. Sikano Moriano, they want a way to wash it and make it legitimate. So Obibeka said a Ponzi scheme against the state being created by state. You see, the state created a Ponzi scheme against the state. That's how it should be put. The state itself, it has created a Ponzi scheme against the state to benefit some people who are running the state. Into this, basically, it was put together by themselves. It's for themselves. Now, I will tell you, okay, 110 million, 11,000 to go buy one coin. Mumu send a more santimema mudiga, mubetu makoto coin the back 11,000 Ghana. None of you, majority of you can't. And intina, the catcher must say, the best thing now to do is to vote against the NPP. You have no option. You have no other. You have no other, because better gold when you know. Almost say we are not much switch it to selling. They're going to be selling it because you can't buy these coins and put at home. Now, who are you going to sell to? You are going to sell to that legitimate institution that created this in the first place. So they will come back. Answer number 5. Gold coin. No, Bank of Ghana has the right to buy it from you. It is kind of Moriano. Gold. No, they will come back and sell this gold to us. It does not matter which government is in power. Whoever buys this gold, you can come back any day and sell it to the government through Bank of Ghana. And they are going to sell this gold back to themselves, to us, and then we will give them hard dollars. They have hijacked your country. And Mahamudu Jimmy and Intina and the Kofor Eti wheelchair is a lazy worker. Or your campaign. These are the kind of things Kofor likes. These are the kind of things he supports. The continuous destruction of a nation through their politics. Yeah. This is sad, Yeah. But when you bet to we need to overwhelmingly, we need to go to the ballot and vote for the NDC. That is the only way. Na ya monitor abano, na ya kan abano, na ye nyina hu se ya kenkan agi nipa yepe. O se ekotoma bibia ne we betuma ye biemu. 8 years dey na otumi ye. Omo ku nipa, omo agi sika, omo wi ansase, omo aye bibia. You can't do anything. The only thing you can do as a Ghanaian is to go to the ballot. I was so to aba. And no. To John Mahama, neto NDC parliamentary candidate. Nafa for power ma NDC. Or responsibility, don't go and fight anybody. Because when you fight them, they will kill you. When you try to do anything, they will, and if you're not going around the Metro TV. We are getting free. The only power you have now in the next 10 days to change them through voting. And it is not just a little voting that they cannot respond to. John Mahama should be able to get about 70% of voter Ghanaians. NPP cannot respond. They will shut down their studios. They will shut down their headquarters by 8 p.m. Ghana time. No more to party. That is the resounding victory we need to give to the NDC. Voter ebema the government of the day press conference kura onyebi obe tutu abanima koda anajono. Give the NDC a resounding victory, 70 to 80%. Vote. Oh yeah, UP. Oh yeah, CPP. Oh yeah, DN. Vote for the NDC. See a PNC for say, well, we are PNC Libya or Ghana Biano. You need to vote for the NDC because they have seen what is happening. They don't support the corruption. This is what we have to do. Because I'm telling you, and things don't look good. things in Ghana don't look good. And those with spiritual eyes, things don't look good. They know things don't look good. The country is hanging on a thread. They know. They do enough prayers. If you said this election, say Ghana for but together to vote massively for NDC. They know. That is why legitimate men of God are worried. It's the end Bank of Ghana. Go now when you say coin, you know. Ota on you. Coin, you know, Bank of Ghana beja they will be keeping it. So our gold coin we now almost say tobacco 110 million, any 450 million old Ghana no. Almost say our coin we know ota almost be keep amount on fie. If you better gold coin now say they are bomb. Normally they are 2 votes in the mama almost keep amount. Enti we here na waba na waka catch up so me person me turn 10 wom no me 10 free no mama cash. What is this? What is this nonsense? How do you run a country like this? Oto coin na won fan you. Oto a obetum dia ma omo de betu vote omo keep amount. Enti wo hwa na say wo pese wo sesa 30 a na waka say o me na vote number 30 media no coin na 700 na gum munyi mu 30 da mo dan this can farmer me. How do you run a country like this? How do you even run a country? How do you tell me say we momu ni nyansa? Convince me. In how do you even think of this? Then I don't know what to be about him. Near gold. Yan Tom Uncle for the Indian keep gold in the moment. No me here gold now bet my beja Tomamae near Samo Musika. Who on earth does this? Moi mokotoa ba masa ankwasi parties they say NPP no munjayo moi mo small parties no 99% munyina muntumi win election say NDC kraka say ende omo run election we bia apart from NPP party bi any obetumi win me say NDC ende so mo pull out of the elections sir me say party bi any obetumi win against NPP. Enti mo am smaller parties no the echoes no majority of me businessmen munim the echo. You people are supposed to tell your followers to put back the NDC to take these guys out. This is, if you are intelligent enough, you understand this. So NDC decided someone drop it out of this election. Parties are marking in a month to be winning, MPP be winning. So why is it at this point? Munim say what the NPP is doing is bad because anything that munyina mo person mo be power and ameboa anything that munyina mo contest. Why don't you all say no? We all, when we even come together, we cannot beat the NPP. The only party that can beat the NPP is the NDC. So why don't you guys all support the NDC? Tell your followers to vote against the NPP. No more for banema NDC because you people are wasting votes. It is a fact. Majority of you people are wasting votes. Because NDC got someone election now. No party can win against NPP. No party in Ghana. None of the people there. Obiampo ni obenya more than 2%. So why don't you guys come together and tell your followers that where we are, no, the crisis before us, no, it was created by this guy, and this NPP doesn't have to go again. You people should vote against the NPP. You people, because of your greed, on kwasiate sa apalu, omo tetetete asiam man wani hu fin apalu ojina onwani fie na yiri dem na yiri kura ntoma no. So you people should get this right. Abrochire anke wa any san kwasiade NPP ya anka all the parties, they will come together as a coalition and support the NDC to kick them out. Easy. They'll come back and tell the NDC, now we are back to normal. Now we are going to do build this nation. If you don't do the right thing, we will come after you. Not as a coalition, as individual political parties. That's how you build the nation. Jimmy bia ono Ghana ye Jimmy o na cheddar kro ewiwe cheddar ewiwe osian and the Ghana ewi bia ya me share buruni bia man kan say or a businessman da. I've never met any legitimate white man I can say oh I'm a businessman minti bi da Ghana nkwa na wote san kwase asem no and Ghana in Nigeria oh I'm a businessman ewifo nkwa na Jimmy we nam Ghana cheddar ada or a businessman sai tai cheddar sai tai unu apanyini no sai tai mo kai no tai sai o sai tai sai cheddar unu akweku tai sai mo edwuma mo start okroma se enim edwuma mo start ye sai tai o sai tai sai I have the documents with me. Cheddar someone and the about say I know yes crab or UK or a businessman. A Ghana and Kwana Metesa Ankwasi assembly be na me a businessman. Me a businessman. Drug peddlers. I'm just say a new a businessman. Ne a businessman. Near Ton Scrab or UK. Near Ton Scrab or UK. And you did 18. And I'm a ton UK, I'm a ton scrap. Actually, Kwasiano because I we actually no. And I'm a ton scrap, I'm Yenska, and I'm a bag Ghana, no, my baby millionaire, ye Jimmy fraud boy way. Fraud boy way. The youth of Ghana. Or to which with media Pubeko Kumasi, young man say, I wait Jimmy. Way or the moje samba. Or to me putting the thoughts together to speak. But when we say majority of the youth, we are desperate because Sakwasia we also win this game. I also be the president. I said to myself, "Some brabo." I then the OMBA a scheme and say, "Okay, we better prove it to the youth of Ghana." What person you fool 10 acre biabra, member $20,000, $30,000. I'm investing in you people as a private individual to prove something to Ghana. Only can be the hawk. According to toys, no painting. Because on some perfect, the majority of you people, you don't think far. Into almost say, only sort to car more bedroom is on answer. Then you hookah. Into majority of you don't say, because you be car more with answer. Car that dear Yashe. Into or play on your conscience. Who was car be a Jume? A Juma ben a cheddar between the Satan will be a cheddar on negate man. Cheddar will fear negate man share a cheddar tadie. Or share the party shirt. Cheddar PP no awro. Mahamudu cheddar jija ana mukura mobo. Cheddar gate man for no. Cheddar will fear no mo cheddar shirt. Oh cheddar. Cheddar to the car piano ma awro shirt na dia ko watchman bonkum. Ni gate man for kran pon cheddar atade. Omo fere so be shafa krom. Ewurade jago. Cheddar. I'm in trouble there. Me say on one gate man. Cheddar will fear no cheddar atade. Cheddar piepe no awura to atwene. On the gate man go out twin tuaneka. Onim omo me adwo fie on twin ponti omoka. Na ye Jimmy akwa we nam Ghana. Na okọ no akotena ohini bi nchen o Jimmy o. Sa ade no titimu no. That are pieces of metal. They're just pieces of metal. And when we say, do no young, no come here, demoache, my bread, we read the womb into who cast or Timos ye, when you the answer that be quasia to be toka, quasia to be toka. And you be our tikamu, and an imminence, quasia to be toka, quasia be to be toka, bravo, or join be to be toka. Can't no team just or the dancer. Oh, you sumo. And they go here. TikTok is going to be Joboka. TikTok is a Tommy pen. I met a video. I want to put Joboka. Dirty people. Ye Jimmy. They didn't out na bruchiri. Cause a foolish boy like Cheddar. What a Ghana? What we say preku? We need future. I go Cheddar to America. I'm going to Kasama. At your age, when you change Cheddar, when to me when you answer and bow bra, what would say preku? Oh, can. kasa tetem Jimmy small boy way because when you nyansa mon dwene nkwakyire mon yes smart we are very weak minded my dwene I say eto and this small boy gather you old men mo ho afie mo mbra meje tengana na mo ma ehwe mo kura sen na mo be fili mawo na wo be ehwe say na me papa gina curtain sechi kasa sa toilet mani na ono adwuma wo ye ni say na small boy bi na man tengana just adane ntokwa bo de mo jimi o ewrade mo jimi de wo mo now egigim EC ballot me de sama to awie otuma me memfi me menti wo case de obeke bia menti ye wa like wa na na yete Ghana you say ye pobi mane di Ghana so yeah na akwawi you say akwawi ai na ye jimi ana one ne bra panyini enti oh chada de odresse bodam ni we bodam ni we sa ade we ehya boy we no ade we na ehya boy we no ene na manim nyanza we need drug addict we na wenti impenifu amoto afu dwene madam maso abu mu power sempreko ma because you are aimless, filthy, stupid and ignorant, lazy na baba pa etwo na o show na ne papa ne tumi titi so ko $10 ho adan a akora bi enye sika na baba na obeda ne jantre ni because you are not setting any example for the kid to know say me papa obo no ho modern ohun ni say ne papa ejimi enti abrante bi a shoemaker we say na papa kwasi am pay go to TikTok now no $10 na okon bra be butu ho. This is what I am talking about. Enti oba efere so be fa krom kwasi abo bi atumi friend ka say be butu ho yantre ni ba ohie ni ba no so butu ho ade because obi ehu say ne papa sansani sansanilization sansafo ma dwena da say to ebi mo didi 42 43 akaka krebi no mo di 50 dem awu hey akaka krebi no mo di 50 mo dan ho je $10 na mo mamba ye bo mo to te se nkokuo ma wo se mpreko da emanfo gu mo mba so se nkokuo de mo be di kura bo ni bi $10 $2 ni pe kasa na nwan we abetinam ebe den ye nduru ha inkokura te samu nti obaba pa ehwe me na ohwe ade we a enye ne yaro na kumem efise fiti anopa nipa na odede ba asase isu no nipa na yesa aboa wa yesansani de na obeye jantra na obebo enti na technically no wa ye jantra producer we jantra fogu asase isu efise you cannot direct them help them sansanilization inti into woman ne nanfofo hwete no ma ferry enti be ma bia fa wo ba na o de wo sansabra no e no de we wo ba no o sansabra no e no na o de we wo ba no enti wo ba no tumi ka say na wo ma misika na de o se kwasea na wo papa ko obi o so do ticket nsi fie chi jeten na butu wo enti ama mo mana dane doko asantini be se dabo and I'm be tuo mo to say improve or who is to be blamed e wo papa no who fin pensano ye Jimmy Now there's another story we need to talk about 634. Asana make an real ma biamfa manusi boni. Me do papa abrabo ne be wewu be ma e ba akwara ho a oba ho a ohwe papa status asana wase oba pe. Na akwekosi ne ba ne pe yi. Na wonhunum ne papa. Isi e be so oba pa e be din ke boy because you know him poppy. So that dirty guy fight over 10. Oh God, they honk. Hey, come. Yeni I was street so your doors will be break Kevin Taylor for no. Yet it's why you go say who this? So this kid, you don't poppy. Oh, that guy, that dirty guy, the city top. Oh, that foolish boy they fight over $10. Hey, I'm a bra transi. See, I made the hate now. Because the guy know your poppy ought to be top Eddie and milk my own nom. Oh, papa to be top Fanta. What did Naja Casano? Hey, mama the bibi, why you crammy, why you hungry? Come then yum. Ne papa sansenity. Mama used to so pro. As now coin, and I'm a shady or only baby a point the mechi, not toward dim. Because the boys know in poppy in status. Now, me bad now what kinds who in daughter is Kevin Taylor. Say, Boga, they stay back. Yeah, but so many. But them rather so many. So, we in daughter, beautiful girl in daughter. So Kevin Taylor say, go make go. I know one problem. Oh, papa, why hunter. In Tama, and Kwarana would say, yeah, papa is sensationalization human being. Yeah, papa is sanseni. Yeah, cat sanseni. Sana, sanseni, yeah, can be a sansenia. And no night may catch the one. You show papa bra wa bonny the fro, especially your bar. So, who are crying who fe and Bema Suna and Papa Pentra and Yakurana who fentra. So, who are bar on a mantim, none who fe. Na boys suruna ne papa ntra enye oba ntra ana so oba de oba ba papa na odi nechi no papa ni status no enu nti na be mabom na wo ho ofe na papa ye hanta jimifo a umukura ha meka na hye bolem oya kim say buka na hye jimi so that is the issue, the hungryization and sensationalization no enu na dia beduru ha na nke de na cheda obi a wawo a oba betuma ware cheda obi a wawo a oba ba betuma ware cheda o de otu nsuo TV so ko $10 ho ofui kasongo o mana juwa kasongo kasongo te blanket inzenim kasongo ohu fi kasongo kasongo was so dying wa was empreko kasongo o man vaga kasongo no fino na mutokuro bu obi katins no wura na Jesus I say kasongo hu fin wadani nwura mu preko kasongo abwake kasongo. What did the TV zona? What did the Facebook na Jimmy for kasongo o Mahamudu kwanya o mama sa kasongo o dynasty mu ni pambu no blanketedly. All mama chama de easy ballot. EC urges political parties to avoid wasting resources on monitoring electoral material transport. But make a show. EC for say adena political parties say sika so bedi cars na air transporting voting materials no ballot boxes near the any ballot papers no EC for say adentina political parties waste sika omoma cars di echire monitor nanka EC the problem the same when I watch ballot papers egu car mu and also the destination bantama and NDC for say ye nyina ye peni ye nti ye wo car yeso ye bedi echire enti yeso ya fa car na ye di echire ene de eden ha EC adikudenti ha EC ne say they know say ya monitor sa de we ya ekwan so no omutumi ede edian papers ni bi ka ho endu destination yes enu anu no ekwan so omutumi eyi bi ka eye constituency bi ho now ma men the trick ma men the see ye eye Kwesi Boateng and Bawumia, there was a meeting between Kwesi Boateng, Bawumia, Electoral Commission, and a few people. Ekufuado behind the scenes. The idea was that this was one of their first strategies. Say, almost transporting voting materials now, ballot papers now. They are going to stuff it. Inti, Kwesi Boateng and the catcher almost say they should use that strategy. And Nintina almost say NDC for the who and the NDC for can be able to ECB at the materials econo. NDC for the DHD and Nintina EC catcher say at the Intina ye higher home NDC for how mon say no more transport no or monitor. And your transparency sake intra. This statement alone should tell you say the Electoral Commission wants to rig the elections. Why are you worried when you are transporting such sensitive materials and the political party is also giving protection and also monitoring? Say Obi Emfan and Sanka. Why is the EC worried about that? Because it was part of the plan of the NPP. Say the rigging strategy, now we count the transportation of the voting materials, now account how they were going to rig. Say rigging an election a process. You rigging election on election day. You started rigging election before election day, and these are some of the reasons why they have been rigging elections for years. I'm a NPP, and the EC are more problem with political parties wasting their own money, wasting their own fuel, wasting everything to do what? To monitor a materials. Actually, said the EC is not ready for any kind of what? Any kind of transparency. This statement alone should scare every Ghanaian. Andre Yanamaka just per se the journalists back over elections, say intina political parties, monitor the transportation or sending the materials to different locations. The Electoral Commission is seriously trying everything possible to rig the elections for the NPP. The only way they cannot do that is when we come out in our numbers. Yeah, the 70% vote, Major Mahama, they cannot do FOCO. Statement where should worry you. Statement where should give you a clear understanding of what the Electoral Commission wants to do. Statement where should make you never to trust the Electoral Commission of Ghana. They are just there waiting to take advantage of the system to rig the elections. Where on earth will you be worried when nobody is attacking anyone? People who are stakeholders in the election are monitoring election materials being transferred or transported. Why should you be angry? Why should you worry you? It means that you have an idea or some bad idea. Materials you are thinking of stopping halfway to stuff it or take some out. That is the Electoral Commission. And so at the another asemaba and also can NPP plan. Yeah, me catch us here about EC having problems with NDC monitoring the transportation of voting materials. This story too is part of the Kwesi Boateng Ekufuado Bawumia NPP plan with EC. But Dampare sa meeting na Dampare su team. IGP Dampare has introduced a reward system ranging from 1,000 to 2,000, 20,000 aimed at encouraging voluntary reporting of electoral breaches. Etonim on Sandrich Omeka say per se majority of the media in Ghana to report the story. It is linked to this. Now, yes, our story new year no, and Omeka say IGP Beka say almost so disikabi to ho. Wow, ube to me abe yeden abe snitch. Ube to me abe kasem abe yi obi to. Say abana ye koto no media house bi ana nipa bi ye bibi etia election no technically report it no maybe any some report no also the 10,000 Ghana to 20,000 at all. What they are trying to do with the police, the Electoral Commission and the government say they are trying to gag the system. They want to gag the media. Into this statement you see like that, it is directly or directed at the media, not the general public. They want to hold the throat of voices in the community, in the society, in the country. Into also the Sikabia tour. So what is Obi can't semi report into what is going to happen and say radio be air report, TV be report, na IGP didn't call for a boo say Obi a report. Stop reporting. So they want to use the police department, to gag the system. And these are all tactics they are using. And Rachel said they admitted say Jean Mensa akushia the security forces that they are going to collaborate and make sure we have a free and fair election. You have an IGP who, under his watch, 8 people were shot during the elections. He has not spoken about it to date. Only Isi Akotina to say he's going to protect us during the elections. We have an IGP who has a CID department, an IGP who basically sits with the vice president at the police council. The vice president, on the chairman of the police council, Bawumia. For 4 years, your body patrol during elections. Police for omubo tuno, yenim baby omo. Soldier for no moshe atade botuno, ebe sin de hu baby omo. Sanko for asa kwatena demo catch say we will protect you during the election. They are lying. Protect yourself. Go vote and protect your ballot. They are lying to you. They are lying to you. They don't want you to basically come out. There's no democracy in Ghana. Election is so dangerous. Boni and Kofo they are not willing to leave power. We are guarding in our junior will say, you better aba Emma NPP. Aba Bontene, I can say, but Mahama, Enya 53%, Bawumia 44%. You need to give Mahama 80% of the vote. You need to knock these people off their feet completely. Mumu a little bit of room to stand on their leg. They will not leave power. I'm catch wrong. Mama NPP for a little room to have a leg to stand on. Omunya 44% to cry, they will not leave power. So Bawumia 45% on free power on penny. NPP penny. Me make catch them. So John Mahama between 60 to 75% of election. Bawumia on free NPP omunja power mumamuda. I know what I'm telling you. They will never. Let's say, oh dear, Chiroto, I got 10 days near Tuaba. Someone carbon in your numbers in millions to give about 70% of the vote to John Mahama. Bawumia 45% crowd on Jai power. Ekufu no for power Mahama da. You need an election that will knock these people off. And I'm talking about overwhelmingly putting your political affiliation aside. Or party to win election. Give the power to NDC. And yes, sir, the whole country in Kofowe omon penny. Unim Bonia NPP. As I speak to you, Omakra News Service Abakuma National Signal Bureau, they are setting it up for the elections. Yeah. As I speak to you, National Signal Bureau, Benjamin and someone, they have given out laptops to every MPP constituency, every polling station. Yeah. They are giving them Gota phones. They will be communicating. They will shut the network down. Yeah. You think they are joking? Election day, they will shut the network down. Omunkwa system in the Bejuma locally because they can run their local network. They will shut the global one. Ghana, you're joining. They will shut it down. The National Signal Bureau, Ben and someone, what they are going to do is, as I speak, Omama MPP polling station, any constituency, Omama be a laptop, specific laptop for them. Sa laptops no, and Omo polling agents, any pink sheet in Bemomo. What they have given them, they are giving them Gota phones. Phones now, a use satellite pay or Ghana no. They are polling agents in Obi. War resources. What they are going to do, they will shut down the network. Results, they will be having results. And in terms of culture, say they will compile results that anybody in Ghana. They have a plan. Over to Abano, but Mount Sanka results. No. So we will have to decide. We have to be there to count. And that's why they are so confident. Still, kidnapping they don't care. They don't. Hey, Mama Kancho, none of them is thinking right now so be free power. I'm telling you, NPP, none of them. Obiani NPP ma also be free power. They know they want. If they have to kill, they'll kill. And then men who are in Ghana who are there are worried. Some of them don't sleep. They pray throughout the night. They don't see things well. The only thing we can do as a people is everybody going out to vote and voting for John Mahama. Voting for NDC parliament. Give total control, 80% to NDC. Famomo. It is to save your democracy. That's all. Moya careless na Bawumia 45% kura NPP omu free power. Omu nye. Ye day na ye to about ombeko court for injunction on the election. Tie. Day na ye to about they will enter the Supreme Court to get an injunction to stop the elections. Hey, we didn't go for a person here. They are not thinking of leaving power. When we say they are planning to leave power, they don't even think about those things. Way more for 8 years, they know what they will do to you. But the reason why in 2020 they won was we all quelled in. Yanko tuaba empese beto. Yam monitor abani kan empese beye. Eno munya opportunity no. Nipa dodo kakrebi omo yeso omo protect abani no omo ye de ehunahuna omo. That is how they won the elections. They stole it from us. Hey, let's see. Mama Bawumia 45%. With democracy, the no. Bawumia 45% on free abemu. Ekufu adon pene. Let's say, yeah, can election. I'm about to breaking news. NPP secures injunction. Let's say, you will see. Police agents laptop from National Signal Bureau, National Security. Obia Gota phone. On that day, they'll be communicating with National Security. They will be conniving with NCA. 2020, that's what they did. National Signal Bureau, Omni NCA. They linked up with AD and EC. So the results that were coming, they were getting the results and sharing with EC. They decided. Intimate Tranka say, Abana Yetono, it has to be manual, baby, a two abano, a one year elected president and parliamentary candidate. You people have to be there to elect your president and parliamentary candidate at your polling station, your constituency, and your region. Munyam kotina fie, nam koto sa ba wanwa, skirt and blouse, and a Mahamudu Mempeno. Hey, me Boadu. I have played my role. The government of Ghana today, Omunyaya, and the American government will arrest me and jail me. They are trying so hard to do that. Let's say, these people in government today in Ghana, they are doing everything possible to put something on me in America for the FBI and CIA to raid me. They know I have nothing to hide. I have done my part. I have served my nation. I have been honest with you people. As a young man, I have sacrificed everything. I have done what a young man should do to protect the Krum 4. I don't know what I haven't discovered and proven that they are true. I've invested a lot to protect this democracy. There's so many people back home who don't like me because of what I do. And they feel that because of politics, if they get me today, they will destroy my life. And I don't hold any grudge against them because that's what they believe in. That if I'm not here today, you people should understand. You need to continue to protect your democracy. You have to protect your democracy. It is important. That is the only thing you can protect. And doing that, or how to do that, is to go to the ballot and vote to change this government. This election goes beyond your borders. This 2024 elections in Ghana, it goes beyond your borders. There are a lot of interest in your elections. Go and read the history of Ghana and go and read strategically where Ghana sits now. This election goes beyond your borders. Don't underestimate the elections you are seeing. It is not a joke. There are so many people with interest in your elections. So many people who are more powerful than you, Ghanaians. You need to protect that your democracy. If you people divide yourselves, you disagree with each other a little bit, and you don't stand united, you are done. I'm a young man. At least I don't have any criminal record. I've not involved myself in anything, so I'm very sure nobody can do me anything. But at least one thing that I know that has to be protected is the democracy of the Republic of Ghana. Because it was through that democracy that I got to this point, that I am proud to be living in the United States of America, respecting the rule of law, and then also making a life, build a family. So it is through that democracy I enjoyed in Ghana, and I'm a MVP United States of America, where I have achieved a lot. And Kenya US I don't think the majority of the things I've achieved in my life come to my achievement. So the respect I accord this nation, I accord the same respect to my motherland. It is important, imperative. The who no stage is soon na aban we yen nyoma no. In the history of the world, the day these people will leave power, you people will be sad. The damage they have done to you people, the damage they have done. They are scared. Every time John Mahama says he's going to force for accountability, make sure people pay for their sins, they get scared. And all of them are ready to take that democracy to protect themselves into whatever they will do. But one thing they are scared of, when we all come together to democratically vote against them, that is their fear. A vote that they cannot control. A vote that they cannot control, they cannot touch, they cannot massage. A vote that is a knockout, a vote that is overwhelming, a vote that they cannot do anything about, and that they have to hand over the power to the people and what they like. But moko elections I can 9 days. Now moko kwasa. Media mempe we media whatever you have enjoyed, that is be the end of the beginning. These people don't believe in democracy. Ekufuado, never. Sit back and reflect. There will be a Otigana, Obesu Sako people if you say Neba a friend and Neba, a government came and just shot the son or daughter during an election. And told. So you don't feel the pain. You think it's politics as usual. These people don't care. They don't have any connection with the country. And then it is said from Paul Boadu said Bawumia himself, he does not even have any connection with the NPP. There's no connection. They are actors. They have watched the movie. They have studied the movie. They are pretending and they are acting. They know when you people will cheer, when you people will sad. They have studied you for years. And that is the perfect job that Ekufuado did when he was in opposition for 30 years. He studied us. He studied you people. He studied how your emotions are, how you react to things, how you become so patriotic, how you relax, how you get scared. He studied this. He studied Ghana like the way he studied himself. So before he came to power, he knew you people. He knew where the constitution, he can abuse it. He knew how he can abuse the system. He studied you people. Remember, he's almost 90 years. He was born before 90% of you were born. So he knows you. He knows what a Ghanaian is scared of. He knows how he can manipulate the system. He knows how he can kill the judiciary. He knows how he can kill the legislature. He knows how he can make the executive powerful. He has studied. These people are not kids in this game. No Ghanaian should underestimate Akufo-Addo and this election. No Ghanaian. Sebe Kodua ba, where they are ba, Mahamudu NPP. They say no Ghanaian, don't. Aka in the do mobile NPP for 8 years. In fear, kwa watchi 8 years. 1, 2, 3. Year bia I said this a woman 365. Into calculate 8 years na aka 10 days per a dear sempa na NPP beka chrewa. Abemaka say NPP for with their omojino ho. These are things you need to be asking yourself. Into enyumre maka from now as we do election aka 10 days it's all about yeni anka say yenjinjine yenhwe senia NPP buye NPP omubuye si ejimi and I say omubuye nyansafo. This is not a time to be doing scandals. This is not a time to be saying say NPP omuye before obi enim so omuye before. This is not a time to be trying to let people know say paper we nie omuye sika we omuye Ghana sika nyina. There's no money. Emu nkokora also mutu NPP for no omo so adone akromfo and omudi enkwara akromfo nechi eye campaign mo nti party de edru point bi a enyansafo de ebi nhada nim nti as a Ghanaian no wankata tena no ahwe abrabom nipa na o ka se hwe abrabom ne to aba no ende odi akromfo chi e no ye campaign ene na o se kire wo se politicians ni bi ho a omo ye cobra omo ye dangerous sa nipa no ende ogina stage a ontumi nka se hwe abrabom hwe usika sem ende hwe se udwadie sika eda ho o se hwe okwan se ye ya sa nipa no wojai sa de ne ka hwe abrabom ne bo abroba ne to abapa wojai ende o hwe space no tiship him ene ye de ne nam Ghana ene eduru bebi a ne pejana ne de this table so because ewiase na nipa biti no o me imagine so mo nka no kore de omo nananom benya ene de omo benya ene hi omo tete eye enyini ene nyoma bi echi ene omo di Ghana bro ende ye botu kura omo nte pensioner fosika ye gia omo nte ye nya ekwan enso nyina omo hu ye keta ahye ene proya ekoso no sam penifo bebre e Ghana omo hu ye enrechi or yesterday I saw Hakman Owusu Ajiman on so TV so o defend corruption. Corruption is a dangerous thing. Now ana mo amonte corruption aseno ma adwene am say ye ka ketahye corruption a aya na gina beebi nko a da bi. Corruption bi e be koso Ghana wa Accra bia no wote eye bantama account. Corruption bia e be koso bantama Accra ministries bia no. Corruption bi abekọ so aban edwuma bia mu no wa wote eye mikroma yeldo sa corruption no account enti enye nipa baako ana mienu ana enan ana party ko bi a omo nyina eye ketahye ana se omo ye dwirim omo nko ana aye de omo ye no ebeka omo ye na etifie na yesi ye de ye nye politics no ebeka ye enu na wo se majority of Ghanaians mo de tumtrim mo ade bia mo de TV so ana mo titifie ye de yenye politics so we mu na politics de omo ye ni nyina ebe kan ade bia politician eye e Ghana bia ebe kan se politician e jimi a ebe kan se onimnyansa ebe kan se sa politician no osidan a obenya ho faso oye kwan a obenya ho faso wa anya kwan a unya ho faso nti it is not about eye one ade enintina enisa mu bi mo yi mo ho free eye elections mu ene politics mu ye wonkofo a omaji atum so omo de politics omo TV so omo discuss politics ene ye wonkofo a sebi omo nkoje card ana se enyo mo dwuma ne se omo akoje tumi bi ana position bi so omo be politics so obi agi position o onji position o so obi ayi nanim ana se onyi nanim wa wo so unyi wanim a wo fie no mu mienu nyina no o se mo ye politics Say Oman Nipana we in Nimnum Kwa ana wajatum so on the or politician kwa efa adwenema wa say uti sa krum sa Nipano we Jimia decision you obeteki bia no ebi be ka ho. Enti say jai eye oman chichire or we leave corruption. Thinking say corruption only affect a group of people, some class of people, and that we at home, we the citizenry, we the ordinary Ghanaian, ye need political portfolio, and I say ye need a year to me be to go sit on TV and to discuss politics. Every action of the politician will affect us. And into about America, about abatuo, about a year or mine no, send ye de anoto nsemu. Utimi ba Washington DC na ye demonstration and our walk and I say protest. Ubehu abrowe bia wedi 80 years no ginemu. Ubehu akokore bia wedi 90 years no ginemu. Obeka say wedi se wenyini enche obewu dabi. Or yes I protested their man ba ne nana. If we say onim say ende wamfa na no antum na ya anyanyoma ye a owu a ne nana ne ba eye ne wofa ase bi bebre saa kote se ono. Inti we need to understand the say sa aba ye betu any politics I can be brede bia huhu no. The decision of the politician no omo take a decision now majority of the time no ye ni ayeti fie yes ye de ye politics no ye na ehun sunsanso whether positive or negative we bear the cost. Inti I will say ye obia said say when you live in a country it is your responsibility and duty to be part of a discussion, and because a discussion, it could be in a form of voting, or it could be in a form of protest, it could be in a form of demonstrating, it could be in any form. The only thing is, it should not be a violent one. Anything be a beye say, ede asheshe or mine, ama ye nyina ya no akomu, you need to be part of it. Because if you don't take part, if you don't join, if you don't make your voice heard, that's what every day what is going to happen and say kwasi ampenji is such a untumi ojimi fo bi te say abronye enkwasi afobia sebio politics inti omunya akwenya akodi eye de dibie bi no omujimi kakra wo mutim no omo de besewo. And it is very important and vital that every single Ghanaian understands what we are about to do. The exercise on December 7th, a responsibility, a civic responsibility. We all have to understand, say, Abana Yakotono, it is not for anyone, it is for us. Ababa Kubia Obe Casti and now Obe Tubiano, Aba Ebes Sound Shebre for the good or the worse. Inti Sayenti Nyomebia Sia. Say and then you bring me no say good evening to everyone on YouTube. Sure, and you starting no. Into right now there we are doing what we call intimate conversations on this platform. In ya would say you edin komono na Ghana for what about the say because there are so many people who have to vote. They don't even understand why they have to vote. Your first time voters, they don't even understand. These are the people we need to let them understand the reason why they all need to go out and vote for John Mahama and the NDC. Now, there's one thing we need to understand. Say, we are Ghana ni na say what to say you can't be a friend of corruption. What to say? What to say you can't corruption. Men who corruption to say corruption the idea be a tiakra. And now corruption the idea be a dime for fair bim. And now corruption no a politician be a or she suit. And I say what tie or take them or kuta pen. No. Corruption the idea be a idea be a nipa etimitinase efa ho adwene ehyehyɛ eka se saa adwene we a me bedi ana saa etimupo we ana this idea that I'm about to at the end of the day ebia implement and at this action I'm about to take saa idea we a me be no e was say me e benefit me more chain obia the money dangerous in say nipa no ogina eye position and I say owo eye position bi a wo se oye adwuma ema ne den benefit me ne wo ene Ghana nyina na se onya adwunumopo bi ana se o take decision bi ana se ofa ne ho adwene se obeye bibi a selfishly ono nkoa ne ebia nipa bi a mo ben no ebe den ebenya ho mfaso na ye ni asebio ye pagya di mu akodu bebi owo se onye adwuma ema ya brabo ana se ya brabo ana se ye ntumpon no ye ne no saa ye ne fo no ye ho sebio akoka agwiem na most of the time no saa action na nipa de take no saa etimupo ana se saa decision ana se saa deliberate crime a omo commit no saa crime no omo commit no nipa a ote asenkrikwa ekurase ana oboase ekurase baby ana ote sirem ekurase baby no ono ena at the end of the day no obetua saa eka no intende wona vrongo wo yendi na so what say oh abai we 52 billion Ghana cedis before election 2020 ayira yenim baby ekwa saa 52 billion na ayira no wona wote na vrongo wa wote wale kurase wa wote bamboy bimbila wa wote bekwa kurase bi oti mikroma yeldo ana me ma mikrom denu wona wo ho no saa 52 billion na ayira no aban no will have to come to you to replace that money. Ekwan ben so na aban befa ema ne nsa ka saa sika na saa be hye ho wo se ode eto so. In the first place no omo di saa adwiri mu no omo fasika no abo omo ne busuafo wona wo ti wo baby na wo ka say wo de ekoso won kran emfa ho no wona at the end of the day you are going to at the end of the day pay that cost. And intina ehia say wo to aba wo di nka busa ho say nipa we ni nipa we asemesi we ni asemesi we omo dwumadi omo di se obi adi bi pen na obi ndi bi pen a se omo nyina di bi pen a edie na akoso wo mo na ase a se bi omo tu hu anamon die na kire se we nipa we die di tumi mana saa nyoma a ye hu ebi nsi nipa we tumi hyedi nsem adentina saa nyoma we wentu hu anamon. And this comes back to the candidates a omo gina wenim. At the end of the day, Sir John Mahama jina wenim na Bawumia jina wenim a you need to make a decision. But at the end of the day, the oma ye what they have done. Omo ne ye nyoma bi a omo ye. Ensem bi efiri omo no ba what they have said. Eno nkwa na obetumi gina so de ajeje Bawumia ene Mahama. Nyoma bi omo ye ohwe omo dwumadie de omo ye a sebio asesa brabo asesa wa brabo a wehu se impuntio ede impuntio aba nipa brabom ene omana brabom ensem bi omo kaye se omo di nsem no so anase omo endi so omo ne ye bi omo ye se saa ne ye no se sebio odi tumi manipa e wo se saa ne ye no oye anase ni se oye ubusa ho saa nsem no ansa na wa eden waka se nipa we mi pese me man tumi. Yesu Kristo ene Muhammad, peace be unto him. Senya ema ye ne Kristofo ene inkrimofo ye gye Yesum di no eye nipa bi a omo ba asase so a omo de onyame asem ebe kire ye se onyankopon nam omo so aye omo asomafo se omo mfa na asem ne mbre ye efiri se onyankopon twedi apon kwame sebio onye nipa sebio oni honam onyankopon sebio nipa hu ne da enti ofa eye nipa so ena oka se ma asem nie se ye di na asem so a bebi a owo anade opese ode maye after our life no yen sabe kan pepepe into the belief we are believing in today ya sorry ayeko ana yen kremu suma yesom no eye asem ena ye nyina edi akire word is very important. And it's now be Bible now say in the beginning onyankopon bo asem no the word asem the word. Now the question is say nka asem no nko na nka ye hwe edi aden edi osumechi anase abaye kristoni anase abaye muslimia ende nka asem no nko de a anka betima ka say oh ende say asem no ye betima dane no de bia no say obi ede eduane maun na sebio or the nensana tea duane edemawa. Majority of the time no, aya won time shade duane no, aya wo hwe ensana edi eduane ne hye wonum no. Ensa ne hiawo, if you say ensa no opeso hu se saa ensa we ehho te se edi eduane we be hye menum. Asam na eba ya ye nyina ekutem se Kristofo ne eye Muslims no. Eye nipa na omode asam ne baaye no, omo ne ye. Omo anu asam. Nyama bi a omo ye ema at the end of the day ye beka say we die nipa bi abakọ na we na no asam de ne ye bi a ye no na kire say asam no a ode ba no efiri Onyankopɔn ho. Inti say Muhammad, peace be unto him, ode asam de ba no na nya asam ne nko a na eye ne ya eka asam no ho de oyeye de okaye eno na ye so mu ka say we ne ye kire nyoma bi a sebio oyeye ya ye hu say odi ekwan bi so asa kwan no ehho te ena ye gina so me de age na asam adi. If you say your lifestyle, your statements, your principles ena be gina ho ma nipa age ma asam adi. Se metena ha thousands and thousands of people ena mo hwe me, they watch me and you say ebia omunya TV nhwe anase omunya bebi nkonkohwe TV anase papa bi eni ho. It is because consistently no I have proven say I am credible in whatever I say. Until they look at the credibility na asem bi ameka no omasom. So it is basically trusting my track record. Say me truthful, it becomes difficult for anybody to trust me and say we die asem na all can meji di. And intina abaye koto, we need to be very careful because they are politicians. Ebi mo anu ede, ebi mo ho a omo woska, ebi mo ho a omo nim kasa. But the question is, a day na nipa na kire over the years a ubetumi di agi na di, because me ye Kristo ni na Yesu Kristo amegi ni di ye ni ye bi a oyeye a ye ne friend the Christ like principles bi ntina ma me ye Kristo ni Yesu Kristo ba nko be ye ni ye bi anko be kan sem bi anko be boss ban obra bi a anka bi asam na efiri Onyankopɔn ho ba no anka ya nsom se de ya nsom se de we ene ye be fa so akɔ Onyankopɔn ho. The same implies to de Muhammad. Inti asam no na asam no enye no keke nipa na ode asam no the messenger. Nipa mienu na echo election 2024. Yo Mahamudu Bawumia ene ye John Dramani Mahama. It's simple. Obi Beka said they are all politicians. They have all held power before. But what makes one unique? What makes you believe in one? What makes you trust? Bakwa, you can walk to the ballot and say, wait there, at least I can trust him with my life. Wait there, at least on chamentro. Wait there, at least nini yebi ene nsem a waka sebio wedi saa ensem no so the principles na on chamentro embuminim tia no. Wait there, make to me at least agenedi. And sometimes you don't have to think too much. You don't have to speak too much grammar. You just have to be principled and apply your common sense. It's about nipa na wodi to me man no. Do you trust him? And sa nipa na wodi man no or akukuduro to take decisions and I say e was say otwan man nipa bi e ka kire ne say on take decision we are saying we take. You need a leader who can be confident in his decision making. The NPP and the NDC are candidates. Mahamudu Bawumia and John Dramani Mahama. Today, our biggest problem in Ghana is the economy. And one thing that we really need to fight is corruption. There are two candidates, Omatna Ghana and Nanti Ghana Hanyani Akasa, what they want to do, what they want to implement. These two candidates, Emubako, it's my bold, Ejina TV, so on several occasions, Akacha will say, when I come to power, Katasha Ghana for Yina, Emma and the Nintia Bre, nepotism, Sika ye nipa, ye Ghana Sika Free Bank of Ghana, ye bo Ghana for two. Katasha Shan corruption to Yensu say, so would the 2 me mamia, Nipebia wedi Ghana Sika Biano, the show bosse, Sani Pano, Yenina Ebechina son, Emma baby Sika on Yen Saka. This is John Dramani Mahama. So many times we just stage so I can say some natural. And majority of the time, Yenya Christopher Muslims, you rush already them idea, they are come so home pie na yebo and minim say Ghana for the daya kuma so empire de bia yebo say Ghana ni say obi beba na wotumi take decisions a obetumi egina nyoma bebre ano ma eye bone a nipa bi di no eso abrase. Indeed, John Mahama has been bold to tell you say oba power we should be to say a national cathedral. They are spending almost $350 million. I'm not kekene da ho. Or say obia no ye involved biano. I was say Ghana ni sika ne sa de ma no. Sika wia across Bank of Ghana over 120 billion. Bank of Ghana so the big sika and the big ira. John Mahama say oba with the 2 million mana. The only thing he can tell you say obey to me and make sure say ni pebi order in sabo Ghana sika bibiano utia. John Mahama ejina Ghana of Winimaka say omo aban we mu a sebio omo de omo nsaka Ghana sika no omo aban we mu a mene wo yenim se omo ye wifuo omo ya kronfo ye nyina yenim tia around the nation we know that these people have stolen from us overnight rich men and women. Or say when it comes to power he is going to go after those people. The other side is John Mahamudu Bawumia. Also person obedi so. Anytime ka say increase a Christopher and incremefo, bu ra sorry dem a de dem akoma so e na mobɔ ho mpaye. And the Ghana ni bia akoma so any economy no send a bear dollar na beko form. John Mahama catchro or say his main reason for coming is to revive the economy because baby oja economy no se sia de asay. Ade da akoma so and say e beko keta hye any project that is corruption. Mahamudu Bawumia on the other side has not been able and boldly enough to tell you say seminya to me be a president bet me achi NPP for we are omaye galamsey say on mine excavators over 2,500 aira ontumi nye bold in country Ghana for say metumi achi me ankasa me hunipa. Mahamudu Bawumia entumi mbie na no country Ghana for say eye CD na obeto the 3.8 no ka say economy no e be better no ontumi mbie na no nka say obetumi solve city ni problem no as an economist ontumi nkan. These are two people standing before you. One has been direct, one has been straightforward, one has told you what he can do and what he will do. The other person has moved away from your needs. They hiam they ebetumi amasebi abana woto no wu nsunsanso. Because as a nation the Emma Yina Bebre Breno Nina corruption. Get us a share and a Ghana Abedruha. And this will be Jina Simpieni. Now in his political statement, Okase, Meko Ketash share every sheme, the Amaya pain. Machimi Huni part to mu pain. Now Mamwa Baimuno, Miami Yonkwa, me man to me no, Abuga Pele in Asifo, Nipa Bebre Michiomugu, inti Mammy to me be a met to me a ye. The Altea Bemaya Bawumia, 2 minikutan and son and deno. The air cost crano on Peso become one sem. Dear Netre say Mahamudu Bawumia to me, dear Dawa Kumaso. Say Ghana ebeko corruption and as a secretary. Ghana economy be jinan and also a nepotism, a yakrono a woodie. Dear Netre say Mahamudu Bawumia can solve it or fight it. He can't. We're a first time voter. You need to take your time and ask yourself. Ye di wiase sika nyina begu Ghana nde a secretary hye ye nya obi a oye bold o so betuma ko a enya ade ebi besonso ye betum di wiase sika nyina aba Ghana so we nya penyini ana leader ana president a obetum gina wedum aka se me ba be ko keta hye na ma ye bi pen hwe me track record ma chi me hu nipa tum na me hye obo se wo ma metumi a metumi akoketa hye omo a weni tia so mo wie sika de me chi omo. So when you nipa bi saa yebetum di wiase sika nyina ba Ghana wiase app nyina ba Ghana yebetumi aye all the bold solutions yebetumi asambia sisifia bia yebetumi atwibi but sika any ahunya any oman no de bebemu bia enya de bi besom so every say nipa kakra bi na saa nyoma ne bebe omo ho yegigi eto yegigi taxes yegigi bibia obon se gabi o kire da ko obon se bamti ekufu adu nua panyini ubawun se Kenoforiata ubawun se Rebecca Kufuado ene ne mma ubawun se eye secretary akoya friend saying akoya yeso owu ya onwu we ni jot ni. All these people will be making billions. Now we Ghana niya wono okoto aba no, you will still be struggling. Inti se okoto aba, you ask yourself, inti nipa mienu we pa omo mienu why na se obetumi I'm making sure say nkofo mu wia and obetumi achi omo. But Bawumia to me making that statement. He cannot make that statement because he is part of a chrono no. Gideon Boakwa oye Bawumia Ada ono ope eye parliament akono. Our Galamsey site, Gideon Boakwa, our Galamsey site are all saying you. This is a personal aid to Bawumia. Bawumia cannot arrest Gideon Boakwa. Chairman to me, Kate Jemfua, Omuna yenim se omud leadi eye Galamsey ewo Ghana. Sampain oye den Kumasi Mayor. Obi te se Kodua Ponkroma, Samia Wuku, Nana B, obi te se eye Gabi Ocheda akone ne nkofo. Nipa bi omo NPP ba ye nyina ye hu omo no. They are leading. Obi te se Ekowewusi, Charles Bisiu. Sankofo are the ones doing Galamsey in Ghana. These are the same people Mahamudu Bawumia is walking around and telling Ghana for say, vote for them to come into my government. In today, Electoral will say, we are Ghana in our Toma Bawumia, he can solve the Galamsey problem. He can't. Because his people are the ones doing the Galamsey. And then I also say, hey, now you see, I know, me complaining about problems. Nipana only the problems, you know. Or catch them say men somebody to me na omo cause a problem no men sanfa omo mediu, so that's a big problem. Also how they say insu na say. Also how they say eye de yesika sem asay. Also how they say Ghana in human ho. Also how they say aban no abo Ghana kro no. Also how they say o pese wunya adwuma ye. Nipa na odi wo so for 8 years no. Ebe sin de ontumi kan kire send ye obetuma aboa wo ama wanya adwuma no. Wonsuo na ese no Bawumia ntimi ngina stage in kancho say me yesey ayesey me nkofo mo ye Galamsey ne mechi omo nne ontimi nyeye saa nipa na ose oda ho otumi mu na safa tumi no safa ma no nyoma wo complain nyina no owo tumi say ende obetuma ma ne gina unim saa yase ende Bawumia air commission we enso busa Bawumia say onkoro nkotwa 11 ma o say ne de oni tumi because ohu Ghana fo no say Ghana fo ne jimi. Ohun ye say yenim nyansa. Ohun ye say enche ne ye refi. Ohun ye say sika no mo wia no omo betumi de tuaye na yakoto abama no. Ende ye se Bawumia a commission we. Bawumia se wakwa wale akobie de watermelon factory. Umusa the same Bawumia se any trabetin tax mu a o se enyo no na ye president on to be nye. Okay just say 11 now we dey buy a car se be create 11 million jobs no. 11 no wagia tum. Se sia no 11 million jobs number twema obeka cho say enyo no na ye president but otumi commission a project otumi ka kire say over 33 policies are the aba eye dwuma na sa 33 policies no oka say on show impact e de aba wa brabo ma ontumi kan kire o say sama ne tumi na o ma ne tumi a na wa kire say 33 policies ne be ye dwuma wa brabo mu Bawumia hu Ghana for say ye Jimmy ohum dodo no say munim nyansa. Politics, let's not complicate it. Ye man yes simple. Sene be ya imbebunu ene edbia ye mana omunyino no, they will understand it. Inti ebasa na emeba abana to anaso mokoto aba ebeye easy amomo. Inti na ana de bia no, edu time say ye koto aba. You are not supposed to be at the end of the day doing scandals near there. This is the time for us to reflect and ask ourselves questions. For 8 years, Mahamudu Bawumia and NPP atena bam. For 8 years, Bawumia aka in some akesi. Yeah, one woman say, and the Bawumia Jina stage on one district, one factory, one sem. On show, Bawumia nanti Ghana henya ontumi raw factories 10 enka say ye see ye yafa nipa say wom onye bi da onam Ghana hanyina onwura eye den one constituency enko gina dam bia no nka say one constituency one dam Bawumia nkire ye dam bia wo Ghana ebesinde onko gina dam bia ho nka say we ni ye ewie ama eboa sremufoɔ ɔmo nya nsuo wanante Ghana ha nyinaa yɛ campaign the whole country on kyerɛ one dam ontumi nkɔgyina constituency bi anka kyerɛ sɛ mo 1 million no ebedi ndɛ mo nya $8 million ana ebesi nnɛ Mahamudu Bawumia ntumi mbusa constituency bi asɛ mo $8 million na ɛwɛn ontumi nyɛyɛ sanse wo nyina ɔkan yo Mahamudu Bawumia anante Ghana ha nyinaa saa ensɛm a ɔkaayɛ sɛ enkwara a ɔmo wɔ basic schools primary ɔmo bɛnya a hot chocolate anɔpɛ biara ɛne bread edidi ansa na mo wura classroom Mahamudu Bawumia nsɛm a ɔkaayɛ ɛmaa sɛ awofoɔ sɛ ɛndeɛ Bawumia ba yɛn ba ne bɛnya hot chocolate edidi ko tea ebesi nnɛ wanante Ghana ha nyinaa ontumi wura school bi anka sɛ na mo hot chocolate no ɛkɔ sɛn Mahamudu Bawumia nante Ghana ha nyinaa ongyina stage bia enka nkyerɛ Ghana fo adwadifoɔ ɛne bebi obɛkɔ bia sɛ muni bibi me ba na dollar ne yɛ 3.8 me ba na me se bebi egyina na no ɛden na ende no dollar no ɛwɔ bia 1 ana 2 Bawumia ntumi ngyina stage bia nka sɛnea yɛ a dollar na akoduru 17.20 no obɛtum de na ba even 3.8 ɔnkan ɛwɔ stage bia so Mahamudu Bawumia enka no be bia ongyina enkyerɛ Ghana fo de obetumi ayɛ enne e de solve dollar na eduru 17 no ongyina stage bia so nka ho asɛm. And these are things waka several things ebesinne last week or so and John Dramani Mahama ejina stage woni bibi se yaka se obi ye kromfo a sa wote se obi ka ho asem na se nipa na asem na oka no enye asem a ye no kra quickly what do you come out and you tell the person say de wo ye no ensem na wo ka fa me ho no e ya tro retract it and asem de obekọ court. These are things you do to protect your integrity. These are things you do to protect yourself, your integrity. Mahamudu Bawumia wants to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Currently, he is the second gentleman of the land, the vice president. Achichidia toy president we, or da Bawumia na president. Your opponent, who is John Dramani Mahama, ejina stage, akase, PDS, over $190 million America for the Maya, Nipebi Fakuti Kwambisu, Ewie Sikana, any Emudiaka. Who opponent John Mahama Gina stage, a catch Ghana for say PDS no, Sa Chrono no, now wo Okahon. Enya Krano, Incremonia Udino Kre, Incremonia Okano Kre, Incremonia o protecting the credibility, especially Cremonia open to me as a president. You will have to respond on any stage. I'll be gonna say, Moment to John Mahama say, me Bawumia, PDS, men kahun. I have nothing to do with it. Ebesine, Mahamudu Bawumia has moved away from that. Our opponent say PDS krono no na ulidi ye. Na obenya tumia, obechewoni omomuya PDS ni Ghana fosika. Ebesine, Mahamudu Bawumia is acting as if say, sa semna John Mahama kaya no onte ye. It proves one thing. Mahamudu Bawumia knows he's a criminal. PDS, he was involved in the fraud. This alone should let you know that there's something wrong. Bawumia can never come to power and investigate PDS. You can never do it. So why are you going to vote for Bawumia? He has admitted in his actions. His silence has shown that he is guilty of the PDS scandal. Because only Mahama na prayed to me, and Mahama just came out to say, you are involved. Your involvement in PDS, I will make sure you are questioned. It touches your credibility. It touches your credibility in Ghana and outside Ghana. The tabloids are going to report that your involvement in PDS, your opposition leader or the opposition leader is thinking of scrutinizing or investigating you. Mahama can declare, say, he will investigate you for PDS. Are you not worried as a vice president? Are you not worried as a sitting vice president who wants to become president? Are you not worried? Are you not letting your team release a statement? You yourself, Adena Wunjina stage and responding to Mahama say, gumi hufin. I know nothing about PDS. Your silence shows say you are guilty, you are corrupt, and there's no way about Bawumia betumi about bemu. Now I can say me be investigations into PDS on to me yet. Me be investigations into the 52 billion the Ghana citizens a year before 2020 elections. He cannot do it. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot open investigations into a Japa deal. He can't do it. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot say, I want to prosecute Gabi if you say a Japa deal, no, or the $2 million say, or a lawyer. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot prosecute Chairman Untumia, the Minerals Commission, Akache through a document say he basically flouted the law, did illegal mining, destroyed water bodies and our forest, killed people in that process because his actions in the forest might have contributed to the poisoning of our water bodies and it will end up people dying. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot prosecute any of our problems. Right now, Ghana for the year penny say, ye per se you must be to me a fight a problem na maye. One person is saying he can do it. He has done it before. We should give him the position. The other person is quiet on fighting our problems. I didn't think I meant to me Bawumia because he has not shown any will. He has not shown any will that he can fight the problem we are facing. We have a huge problem we are facing. We need a politician who can assure us that give me the power and let me solve the problem. The person who is even in a very good position to, at the end of the day, convince us because Bawumia is still in power. Bawumia is the chairman of the economic management team. Bawumia chairs every cabinet meeting. So why is he not being able to tell us boldly, say, I can do this? He can't. He can't because even his campaign is being run by the same people his opponent is threatening of suing or investigating. How can a criminal friend sue a criminal? He can't. Mahamudu Bawumia cannot sue Chairman Untumi. It is serious. So we check a campaign across Ghana continuously, consistently. So we follow the message. And in summer, John Mahama ne Bawumia campaign team Bawumia has stayed away from corruption. He doesn't speak about corruption. The biggest problem in Ghana today is corruption. The economy, which corruption as said, you see, corruption as say the economy no. Because any corruption and your economy no, people would have told us after 2019 how our economy is. But because of corruption, nipe bi kataso. It is your economy now is say na in human you dedicate a chronic say a corruption leading to the covering up of the problem we are seeing today. It is Mahamudu Bawumia is walking around the nation and talking about applications. One city, two cities, one city, two cities. So Bawumia and Namgana now culture say bold solutions are. I don't need your bold solutions today. I need you to tell me if you can fight corruption. That is what I need to know. That is what I need to see. It is we need to look at what the person has done and what they can do. We have been complaining for 8 years. There are so many businessmen in Ghana. Say. Now you're a businessman, would you must say, now a banker, you now we save you accounts, we say you good bank and we see karashi. You want a solution to your problem. Obi ba no be solve it. Now the same people who cause the problem, how can they solve it for you? Dear Lecturer will say, Nipa no cause because in some of my list, it is under these people none of them and a statue of John Mahama time. So why should anybody say from 2017 the people who picked the dollar from 3.8 and the dollar near 17.20, those people can solve that problem when you hand over power again to them. The funny thing is they are still in power. That is the funny thing. The guy is still in power. Bawumia and NPP are still in power. And yes, they are still in power. And Bawumia has stayed away from corruption. So, or starting a campaign, we follow nature on corruption. The fight against corruption is out. But if you cannot tell me how you are going to prosecute government appointees, people close to the president, this government, the corruption, the money they have, then why should I give you power? Because that is our biggest problem. That is our biggest problem. So let's not pretend to say ostriches. We all know. Send who complaining or Ghana, then you are complaining against the problem. So change the problem. The cause of the problem needs to be moved away. Nipa na omode asem we beto so no to abati nipa because they have nothing for you. You see, ya bo apempem no na ye hye okom den. Ana de onya kete obema no oni ne nya kese a oyeden oma obi. The issue is nipa ne enkyere won kasemu krampo say as he sits campaigning, no, he can fight the corruption. He is not even telling you. Corruption is missing in the language Bawumia use the campaign or Ghana. Why is it so? In 2012, 13, 14, 15, Mr. S, Mr. P, I know today we didn't do work on that. Bawumia Ekufuado, the word on their mouth was corruption, fighting corruption. Why was it so easy for Bawumia in 2012, 13, 14, 15 to speak freely about corruption? Because he saw himself that he wasn't corrupt. Why is it difficult for him today to speak on corruption? Because he knows he's corrupt. Adentina na Mahamudu Bawumia in 2012, 13, 14, 15 na oka corruption one sem de biya say obeku katahye obeku corruption. Because na saa time no hu ne ho say ono onfa ne ho frafra eye katahye any boni mu. Nti no bold enough to tell you say obeku katahye. Adentina ende onya atumi no. He is moving on pese obeka katahye ho asem because he part of the corruption. And intina, he has avoided that conversation. And intina, Bawumia consistently avoided the conversation of corruption because say oka corruption wasama, he is talking about his own party, his own people, the people who have put money together to say kodi president. He does not want to expose his financiers who are the same people he is in this government with. Bawumia ka insem bebre. And you see, sometimes we forget easily. Sometimes because they're too excited about things. Yama politicians for be who say Jimmy. At this point, pastors, imams, opinion leaders are supposed to be asking Bawumia, how are you going to fight corruption? Why haven't you been able to take decisions on these things? What shows that you can fight corruption when you have been accused by the opposition leader that you are involved in PDS? Now, because that's be too far, Mike. Like I said, Mr. President, DNH will be to fight corruption because your opposition leader, who is not just a mere man or a mere gentleman, he is the ex-president who wants to come to power. He has accused you of being part of PDS. Why haven't you responded to him? Because I want you to clean yourself. Nobody has asked this guy this question. Spider, I'm hearing radio isn't active. So we need to be having this conversation. I got 10 days near Kodua. And as Ghanaians, you know, these things are very, very important. And we are not supposed to let some people make it look like, say, oh, because subain it is insane. Nipa subain and some of Mokano. And then the Bemo Gina so I can say Mijinidi and I say Mijinindi.
I say, Mammy, Baby Camp. Well, was a pass over to me raise the topic. And there is one particular thing that I want to say. And I'm sending this thing straight to the security personnel of the Republic of Ghana. That, Kevin, whatever they are doing, they should think of their family. Because when him say, last 2 months, time na galamsey strike demonstration. I mean, say, a police officer walked to me in the night. Nami was baby I anajo. Me hold on me koto wachi. Then a police guy did the home. I didn't tell shop a call police headquarters. Also. Then me see wow. Let me be silent and say, please. How long have you been in Nakosio? I was just transferred here. What am I trying to say? We have police officers who are here with us for so long, who knows us and we know them, who know how to talk to us, who knows how to control us, who knows how to make us feel like we are under monitoring. That if there should be any mistake, they know our house, they know how to report you, they know that you cannot escape. Won't they make a But they've been transferred and they've left their family, where their family is have been moved to another place where they know nobody, where they will be forced to take action. But they need to put one thing in their medulla oblongata, Kevin, that whatever you do to anybody's family outside over there, once the people here realizes that you have attacked their family over there, they will retaliate on your family over here.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Monia Jumao here. Kevin, about one once you did to police for the military for the answer. Now, I know Ombekaya Riansa no matter yet the Nana.
On my train near Kainina.
Aha, Senyasa and Komubedi Kaya no one can make Katos and Kadano, Jean Mensa Humbetu. Untimin Kaso Biabanu, Ketekura, their boy Kufuado. Because police for near soldier for now, Omu Mainuno. Mpany for the Nadiamio. Omo canon crano money a dining and niche. Eti Druha or no one caso Benu also here and I do so Biabanu. A bay soldier to soldier, police to police. Sassam way I make a upa for Maki baby and soon can say, a Druha, a cook for Bawumia, and a Bema bodyguards no order say, Munsu to Domensa, Jean Mensa, Boss Mayasari, said the Baya Ghana for Bubeto William.
And I say, hello, caller.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Good evening, go ahead.
Mr. Kevin, I saw my baby, yes, Ramua, and Komaya in Yanuma, more SD for any Jehovah Witness for, yes, Ramu, a few na Mumpiem Betwaba. Now, Mr. Kevin, what were US? I feel we in the sea, Amy Shiponi na Pie Betua by Muyadin. Omunina Pie Betua supporting Donald Trump. Yes, Ramua, SDF for any Jehovah Witness for Mumpie, Mamonia Margin Samon Twaba. Mumbrana Munina, but 2 years by Winnie, young nanny, every or my muha. That's it.
Thank you. All right. Hello, caller.
Good morning, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Order me for you, so much yaw. So much kapa. Kevin, what can you back? Say, why you near so ye? And it is true. You be a own tew. Sampanian pass a month for 8 years to say, be the mutiwa. I think if there is a savior today for our democracy and they are searching for names should be placed, your name should be placed. Now, Nyame Kano and paying say saviors now your margin so mbe savi. Then we those who are living in the country refuses to take advice. Then it is we. But EC and the activities, everybody should just remain vigilant in your own small way. I believe strongly that if we are very vigilant, nobody can steal anybody, nor anybody intimidating anybody. Because on which grounds will I allow you in my own village to take charge of the village and still go scot-free? So let's just remain vigilant. Let's do the right thing. Let's vote massively for NDC and protect it. Don't go and sleep.
Thank you. Don't go and sleep. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Lawrence, name because I'm free, New Jersey. Lawrence, wait there. Kevin, sorry. I miss send a signal to Jean Mensa. Any double officer. What sister name might be good UK into no bit may be your Ghana. The place are more money, but and you save for them. May catch from no munti because some me America say. Nasa Jean Mensa o koso ene mayhem or Ghana, not a me near be and as a me mammy war. The only thing me here is say menya location of Poma because me cool more krumaya. Dear Mekono, me kwa menya jima jemu debia on be man healthcare free, maybe free sort of say. And you know, some of you almost some more be go bro, to me to no more ya, omu dia gro. A go me no money so. Because America say me here na me dey call enyetu.
But I say hello caller.
Hello, good morning, Brother Kevin. Pacho Bibia Boko dear.
Go ahead.
Brother Kevin, yeah, me that's baby. Unim police IGP no sa useless dampare no. Oh no, say no, say na dia na koye ni say if you can't beat them, join them. And you know say no when who say time no day for him. And you know it's better say obey join omo. Ayomo diabolic whatever. Look at how this useless IGP praising Jean Mensa. Ejuma Ben and Jean Mensa na Boss Masari praising him, the woman and praising Jean Mensa and Boss Masari because of Eddie. Now all can say why you ready? They are ready for what? Oko Papa Missy Oko if any say police headquarters. Senior police phone bue funu omo ye the police papa no senior omo bue fu nia adwuma no nia ekoso no because akufo do police no omo na ahye omo uniform and omo ni omo kwakwa yesa adwuma na osi waye ready no enti no omo 221 na ye be 210 because enye IGP ni police for NPP police for wenu nkwa nanim etutu so when they just obi am pepper acid. But
I say hello caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Kasa bitio.
Yeah, hello Gavin.
Yeah, Kasa.
Me friend me Ken, me kasa fi Ghana.
Ken Kasa.
Na Kasa no, me tunu say we asa we nya that time see because enye easy.
It's not easy.
Enye easy, but enye easy. Enye easy. Kasa passion now de Kasa no. Asa we nya that time see because said this direction na mo say no. What Kasa because you see the work it's more than journalism now, you know. Now no Kasa to say they are only you're talking to your family though say but it's like you're talking to your family because Kevin ejuma waye no yeah Ghana for nke ejuyanka nka mu Kasa bebre but yama wa Kasa che we no nka ba no o start from maybe January wa Kasa bedu ebia na wo jai Kasa but science now no say still na month for ejari no mo de come nkola no school obi ba be di say jani nka no oni ba be wu ko ba ko to NPP ni ba be di say jani ne wu wi nko ba ko to NPP itu bu busa ho say na Ghana no ka no ye nkofu ben ni pa yi hu say adin nku yi sisi ano election yakoto no enye Ghana enye NPP ni DC eye NPP ni Ghana yeah say ko ye mistake na etu NPP Ghana no asa ye nye bio.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes,
good
sir,
morning. And now see me being at my power yama of my Ghana. Machiwa Nedia Wakasama who say I can't wakoma. Who say why I married the same na yansu ya wahasi ya share omo. Ya betcha almost say Ghana nenya omo kwa die. God gave this session of the word to us. And we were part in this session. And this almost we are preparing. We are preparing our minds. We are preparing our soul. And we are preparing our body to meet them. Everybody is ready to meet his or her maker. And this Mahamudu at his age is supposed to be preparing to meet his maker. And he said, why not being said, so Ghana Nina Diama or in a bushia for? No, you not allow it. It's Mahama or nobody. sɛnea wotaka no sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛkɔfom abom sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yɛn nso yɛgye padeɛ nyankopɔn de ama yɛso bitumi abɔ ho ban nti ayɛ ready.
All right. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, I want the NDC to also look at the night of the election. Previously we normally count the presidential ballot first before the parliamentary. But now there's a directive that they should count the parliamentary first before the presidential. And I think there's a trick in there. What they are planning to do is that normally when we count the parliamentary before the presidential, it gives a fair idea where the entire election is going. But now when we do the parliamentary before the presidential counted before the parliamentary, what is going to happen is that they're going to use the results from the presidential counting or results to project where or which constituencies the parliamentarians are likely to win, and they're going to use that one to maybe attack those polling stations to favor the NPP. So I want the NDC to look at it. Why this year we are counting the parliamentary, the presidential results first before the parliamentary results.
All right, thank you.
We need to look at that.
All right, thank you. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, I'm in fact. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Go ahead, boss.
Kevin, Watara Mahmudani.
Watara, go ahead.
Kevin, me who say why I'm right. And some can wa Chasadana me person me can me who say my bakubiakas Kevin. Why I'm right. There's a so and why Senyami Jumana why pass seriously. Sasami show na menya madwin se mefre who say recently me free me tio na me show the way Kevin and me no enya Kevin because just udi wakuma passion not to say asam kaka me catch me nuanom your friend is saying and this upon say the first no complacency abaye kwakwatu no complacency maybe because yeli na me akase we because amam for no say Ghana sika ina kutomo Omoma ye register say nipa kwampo no mekunu na so monya power no this is all out Omo na muka say you see all that be die yentina si ne nka say ye say share be me fam ye to aba na we ye kwa kwate na fi sisi omo start say friends say every your friends media house 12 media house and go say no nti omo to say you see na be say friends Ghana for say omo for 12 media house ngra da ba ne sa de ne bae ye kusa ehye trim na da no ye be pie na akoto aba no no mo so mo ye mbema so mo no mo ye Ghana sika ina e de ye japade and this for a disco se ba ye nyina ye ase be che
thank you
ye catch mo ntiro mo nya nkwase asem me da CP.
Thank you. Who's calling? Okay. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, I go. President Kufo or ex-President Kufo, I don't know what that old man is about. Do you know for the hatred that he had for former Vice President Adio Mahama, and just because they just decided to use him by the Constitution, Vice President is supposed to be the head of the Police Council, the chair. But you know, during his time, Adio Mahama was not the head. Many people did not take note of that. Adio Mahama was not the head of the Police Council. It was Mr. Darocha. And after Darocha, the first term, he didn't want to go again. A chief was appointed. Adio Mahama was never the head of the Police Council during President Kufuor's time. So what has changed? What is it so special about, what is the name, Bawumia? He should shut up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. All right. On you ready?
The brack.
The brack.
Oh, brag. What boy, you, my papa, eh? Let's say you continue to remain the number one because how I would check your good coin, you a coin of who was so special, Mr. Benji kind of back. Let me sample the whole world. Only side. Okay? Abane was no. We will be now dream with parliamentary no na be parliamentary situ NDC remain majority over 180. There is no way of making access bibia. So as what you talk about get them last it will be the most useless about what so Otoma Mahama na parliamentary Otoma different candidate and NPP candidate and then different person there. Then they say who be the most useless person what to abandon. Then what them show that you want now to say obi biara wanye de wan to aba ma no nyempe so onye bibia ho so mo che nyaka ntu ko to ba wo to be bibia protect wa ba no se obi dum se wa ba na wa to ya kan akan ni Kevin mame one big information in your mouth Ashanti region any eastern region secondary schools na most of them no bed back at the schools na especially eastern region they are making 414 or Marco for bed bag and man calling the bread dial sabia bed bag in Choko Bruka at the school Nina I'm a Ticiano a parent no any what or miss school or sabe or man who the top let me so say it's a sharing a buy or so doing free teachers no also or the man free teachers are possible I didn't share now or young school for or more from or more or munyam of the queen for then or Kualano nyam of the queen Tiano in Bruka a dem win nama and Kualano a day a hospital. Papa we know who yes free teachers. Now, I dream the work out by with him. That was about 3 schools were Eastern region, capital for year, a year net, and Kualan, the Breda, Sabia, or school, or me, you go because of bed back. So I said, you walk or back or swasuma or back or bracing. Kevin happened the end of the down and Papa Joma, now the massive support of preserve anybody at the man. And it will remain the West Bank of the Western region and Central, and there no doubt any time mistaken because government to dream that.
Thank you, the brag Jesus. Thank you, brag Jesus.
Hello, Kevin. Good morning. Good morning. Kinkaka ni masomotakwa.
Hey, I want for
and so Western region say Jeboso. Kevin. Yamisha wate. Wisha na komumbu. Osha John Dramani Mahama power ba Western region. Western region dana kuma so. Wama ya trouble gas. Obaye the wabeka chese yentu abanu boom takwa for enfama na oba ye takwa 24-hour economy city. Because takwa no we mine. Takwa ne obuasi wa ukro Kevin Taylor. Ebe 24-hour economy city because omoko shift ne ade na eba no ombeto aduane ne ade enti eduma beko so ye na a boost to economy no. But going forward election no, I believe my current election directorate led by Honorable Bawumia and Dr. Computer, they are not going to sleep. Yeah, no, Kevin. Ghana no freedom na ye pen 7 December into ye mabunu ye youth. Na se ka se Ghana nye economic say free SHS. That on Kevin Taylor now.
You've lost him. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, Kasa.
Me trouble abaso Nyamisa from January from Afi to Afi. Why are dear Nyamisa Nyamema holding God to renew your strength on mau wisdom. Na baby we be Nyamimbi kwama. Na Ghana for my 4 day. Kabi atremu wa gbe ni amaso atremu wa radi Ghana. So when them kwana akamama AGM 80% na ehun ato na you voting this bald heads out of the town. Now you want to it. Yamisha Kevin, Yamisha me battle. Have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. May God flourish your table.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Thank you too. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm in New Jersey.
How are you for?
One time a person make trend say Ghana for intro NPP for, but they see something good in John Mahama. They see something good in John Mahama. Ain't no more dino. But at the back when I say even Rollins time, Afrojan, your money bodyguard. Aden na we mun kwa die. Your money bodyguard. There is something they're trying to do, but Ghanaians are not stupid. Democracy, sana can they be a democracy? And I'm a Ghanaian say look is stupid, but it's not stupid. I'm being honest with you. Why you Juma pa? And you are one of the people I can say, sana, before Rollins time, I'm for the lady of my life down for the country. You have family. I live in the United States. You have family back home. I think about them. Anytime you talk, I put myself in your shoes. So you see, I can't family. It's just you, your wife, and your kids. But we have extended family, which we can't bring everybody in United States.
That's right.
I'm sure. Who do family now behind come? I'm sure you sit here even talk. You know, but I want Ghanaians to understand. Say, Ejuma, you know, it's not for you. People like Rollins, more life down for the country. I want Ghanaians to listen. It's not easy, but if you don't try, you can't achieve anything. Kevin, I won't take much of your time. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your call. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin, for security reasons, it means to me, Bobby. But I work with the security department in Ghana here. We prefer Ghanaians, and we are rest assured, say, we are all ready for whatever will happen. We've been listening to you for long. People in the armed forces, people in the immigration service, or police department, we are all not fools, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Good morning. And say, Oma to your salary move over 65%. And I'm going to say, what's here, but we are watching. We want Ghanaians to know that, and we want Ghanaians to also know that. Yeah, you want security department. 85% of us know what is happening. So you won't be ready free Ghana, for UK, even more for US. It won't be brave. I'm not down with security department. You see, Kevin, there was a part of what we're doing because you're not be brave. I feel they are. And I said, they're also one metro TV. So they're also one metro TV and Oparia. Yanim, they're also.
All right, thank you.
Yanking, you're shooting anyway.
All right.
Why you are
much? Okay, hello, caller.
Hello, Kitty.
Yes, sir.
Michelle, me chawu ini uchi for na akatapori in free California. Kitty, why a Juma? Why be ni? I'm part of the retired personnel. Near Kosu Ninano, Midinyamida was say, why be ni? Me for be afraid in advance, but I just want to assure you and assure the rest of the viewers say, Yetamuchi, Mubrenina, Mubreno, and Kokwa. I'm also using this opportunity to urge my fellow uniform men that are still in active service. Say, we all know how to send a signal. We all know how to send a signal. The special voting is coming. Let's go and vote massively for JM. When we send this signal out there, we know how we do it. When we send this signal, nobody Nobody, and I mean nobody, because ye cause and we are waiting for them. But some free say on maybe about no mundi and I'm promising them they will not go escort free. Keti, nyami sha, nyami
ka. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Nyameka trust on say me pache wo to the rich people that are in the country. And ye cause for my din say omu kan ho hwenu, omu hu yemi mobo. I had the opportunity to be escort to Judy Bryant, the late entry chairman before the election was made in Liberia. Owosikasini bibia bane before ni niwie ne e mobo. I escorted that man to UN prison in Mama Point in Liberia. I witnessed a lot. Miss Sakwenya catches ka for Ghana say, "Mun sorry, Emma Muntina say, mun sorry, and yes sir, that's you regret your actions." Keti, thank you so much. Yamika, God bless you.
All right. Hello caller. Hello. All right, Maminfa, we were just a minute to end tonight's show.
Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Papa Chief, calling from Columbus, Ohio. Hello?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay. It's like my wife is a security personnel, a fire service, and she has told me that Enam Hadide from a Sojaman, he went round, gave them money, and they were forced to transfer their vote to a Sojaman district. And I was even asking her, why should you do that? Why should you allow somebody to transfer your vote for you, even they were not there when the votes were transferred? So she told me that, he said that on the special voting day, they will bring a bus for them to travel to Esojamai to go and vote. So this is what NPP is doing, even to the service personnel. So I just want you to know, and then the whole Ghanaian to know what is going on. Is it right for them going around forcing people to transfer vote to their constituency?
Thank you very much. It's a good question. Hello, caller.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm security reason. I'm to me in yet come your hinny. Now, me in your cabinet information be say a network between a bleaky, a bit and a coincidence between. We in this for Moko police station one, also will be money. Ocean network a bleak, will be network of phone of finance, a cabinet phone and sound saying Mediano. Well, this lesson young con smooth. This lesson young con smooth. Into your so network in a bleak, will be the couture of finance, a crime so uniform bleaking. The best DAC. You are me for a fair to say a ma or Ghana. To me, any emerald election with Span, you will be where but tears to come out, sit down, what dear Bayano, a baby. That's been.
And I say, hello. Hello. All right. We're lucky. We're last caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, KT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Me the person me can say. Me person can say. I'm not boy. Oh no. Say. Osolo de papa. E bia Ghana faso. Say. Kobe Japan. Sorry. Thank you. Kobe Japan. So say the papa e jeje ne kuno. Wo hu de ekoso. Tanu mo fin we ya no me ya role de be kuno. Obi na no aka bibia kire wo. So on carry. And then President Kofo a region. You could try ya nati. Otumika hu bibi. On futu obi a on farmer judges no, any lawyers no. Now the man role is very cool no crowd. The ekoso right now is worse. That's the reason you cool rollers no. The kill rollers secretly. Until I don't know me any now no. I do almost sheda. They plan, say don't play, I'm planning Japan. If you Ghana for more money now.